do our best to get you home safely, keep your afternoon moving, maybe teach you a thing or two, make you laugh a couple of times, and compel you with our unique brand of radio mayhem. Several ways you may participate in the program should you choose to do so. You can just be a passive listener. In fact, I'd say 90% of people probably are. We'll never hear from you. You're just out there in your car, your cube, your tractor, condom, listening to our program, and we'll probably never hear from you. Just know we're thinking about you. But if you're the active listening type, if you feel, man, I am compelled to either contribute to or detract from what these lads are talking about on the radio, you simply need to do one of the following things. Jump on in the YouTube chat. You're familiar with the YouTubes. You look up 1025 The Bone, and there you'll see Drew Garabo Show. That's not the name of this show, but that's what we're listed as on the YouTubes. And we're only up there because of Pat from the Mike Calta Show, because he designed Cowhead TV long ago. And it remains a viable way to watch radio unfold before your eyes, should you choose to do so. If you make a face for radio joke, you're definitely the first clever and funny person to do that. I actually like when people say that in person because I get to go, man, that's a good one. I've never heard that before. How unique. If we say something that hits you in a certain way, or if there's something on your own personal talk agenda, by all means, pick up that mobile device, and if we're not already stored in your phone, then just hit 800-771-1025. That's it. I'll say the number about 500,000 times between here and Friday at 7 p.m., but just in case you didn't hear it, I'll say it once more. 800-771-1025. If you have something you'd like to say on social media, our handles are Drew Garabo, DREWGARABO, and Cat Named Mo on Instagram. I'm Drew Garabo on Instagram, TikTok, and in real life. And you can always go to the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page, which is Drew Garabo Live. We were talking last week about people going to the movies and popcorn movies and what's it going to take to get people back to the movies. I'm here to tell you, people are back. My girlfriend, Sarah, came over last night. Man, she's a trooper because she spent the weekend on Mad Beach with her mom and her daughter and a friend, drove all the way back from the Cambria, great hotel, to Lakeland, and then drove back to Tampa just to hang out with her lame-ass boyfriend. So I figure I'd throw a meal down her throat. We'll talk about that a little later in the program. But I went on Fandango because that's where you buy movie tickets these days. Gone are the days when you queue up an hour before the film, buy your movie ticket, hope that there's a good seat, and sit. With Fandango, you can scout seats.
Yeah.
And I'm not loyal to any particular theater in town. We've got some good ones, we've got some great ones, and we've got some meh. So I wanted to see that new movie, Obsession. A lot of noise being made about it.
Yes, sir.
And I thought, Sunday night, summertime, but still Sunday night. Who's going to the movies? Turns out a lot of people are going to the movies. So I went to purchase tickets and found very quickly that almost every afternoon and evening performance of this film were sold out. Almost every single one of them. So I finally found the 8 o'clock showing at the CMX Countryside Theater in the Countryside Mall. This is the first mall movie theater I've ever been to where there's not at least not that I could see, a sign outside the mall that tells you what movies are playing or at least where the movie theater is. I've been in the Countryside Mall a couple times. I started going there when I was a little kid, and my granny in Largo would take us to the mall, and we'd go ice skating in their little ice skating rink, which I think they still have. And so I didn't really know where the theater was. And believe me when I say there's no outside marking. So I follow my GPS. We park by BJ's. I look, there's no movie theater. Then I look on Apple Maps, and Apple Maps is telling me it's on the other side of the mall by Dillard's. So I drive over there. There's no movie theater. I drive back by Bacon Street Diner, a great breakfast spot, a locally owned breakfast spot at that, and it's in a mall. Very, very weird, but great food. The food and service is phenomenal there. So somehow, despite my own idiocy, I find the movie theater. It's in the mall entrance right between BJ's and Bacon Street. I'm like, okay, we found the theater finally. So it is. It's after 8 o'clock. The movie starts at 8, but as we all know, you got to endure about 30 minutes of previews before you watch any movie these days. So I figured, we were walking in the theater at 8:15. We're good. Here's where I'm going to rely on you for a little input. Let's remember, first and foremost, that we live in an armed and crazy society, okay? Things that used to be innocuous now turn into violent confrontations. So we go get our popcorn so that we can pour our smuggled candy into the popcorn, of course. And through my own dumbassitude, I failed to get a bottled water. So Birdie, which is my nickname for my girlfriend because she's a grandmother, waits in line to get the bottled water, and she's like, why don't you go to the seats? I'll meet you there. Okay. Stroll down to theater number 7. I'm looking at we're in B. The only seats I could get were in the second row of the theater. I don't like to sit up front.
Booty.
I know. If they had been in the first row, it would have been a non-starter. But second row, I figured, okay. So, dark theater, previews are going. And I walk to row B, where we've got seats 7 and 8. And I walk down the row, and there are no open seats. So someone's sitting in our seats.
Here we go.
Right. Here we go. I'm so glad you said that because that's exactly the phrase I thought in my mind. So you can't see the seat numbers because people are sitting in the seats, right? And all I can think about is that retired cop who shot the dude in the Wesley Chapel movie theater and killed him over a stupid confrontation about texting during the previews. So I start to walk back. Sarah comes halfway across the sky, and I go, somebody's in our seats. She goes, well, what do we do? I go, I'm not confronting anybody. I don't care. Black, white, purple, brown, yellow, green, whatever. I ain't saying nothing to nobody because you know what's going to happen. You're in my seats. Your mama. Okay. So.
But they are your seats, Drew. I mean, there comes a time a man has to take a stand.
Yeah, that's right. Or there comes a time when a man has to find an usher. And let me tell you, folks, finding an usher in the year 2026 ain't easy. These movie theaters are hanging on by a thread. So probably the same lady that rang us up at the concession stand is also the manager, is also the usher.
You'd have an easier time finding an usher than actually finding an usher.
You're not wrong at all.
You just happen to be in the theater.
Right. So I go and get the lady that rang us up for the popcorn. She seems to be some sort of official there. And I go, what do we do if there's someone in their seat? She goes, ask them to move. I go, the hell I am. I said, do you watch the news? And she said, okay, well, we can get an usher for you. I go, yeah, thank you. What else are they there for? They're there to ush, right?
Yeah.
Like if an usher ain't going to ush, what's an usher going to do? So she gets on the walkie-talkie. Jimmy, where are you right now? No answer. She's like, all right, just give me your movie tickets. I said, okay. She sees, okay, B7A. She walks up, goes into the row. I'm sorry you're in these people's seats. No, we're not. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ almighty. This is terrible. And so finally, she convinced the teenagers that were sitting there that this old guy and his beautiful girlfriend, they are the rightful owners of those seats.
There's a couple of punk teenagers?
Yes.
You should have handled them yourself.
The hell? That's what I thought, too. I'm like, well, if I knew they were teenagers, and I'm like, no. So there's my question. Like, do most people, normal people, I'm not in that category, do normal people tell the person, hey, you're in my seats? Or do normal people in 2026 find an usher to go, hey, you're in these people's seats? Confrontations happen like that on the road, in a movie theater, in a restaurant. etc., I need a buffer between me and the ingrates who are sitting in the seats that are not rightfully theirs.
I mean, do you want to feel like a man?
No. I want to feel like someone who avoids confrontation at all costs.
Oh, there
Maurice.
you go. Get it usher. Get it usher.
So I sit down, and of course, I'm feeling the judging glare of everyone around me, like, oh, that pussy.
Yeah, of course. Well, hold on. Pussy, snitch, punk,
Exactly.
bitch.
Right. All those words that are no bueno, especially.
And that was just coming from Birdie.
Right. Emasculated by the fact that. So I thought to myself, I can't wait to talk about this tomorrow to see if normal people, i.e., not me, would have gone up to the young ruffians and said, "Hey, you're in my seat."
Can I ask you a very pertinent question?
Sure.
Were they black?
What?
Were they black?
They were darker.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
Thank you. That's what I felt. I felt better. They were darker than I.
Bunch of white boys would have caught this hand.
Maybe. But I fear white people as much as I fear anyone else. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
What's going on, Drew? How you doing?
Hi, very well. Thank you very much. What's your name? Welcome to the show.
Good. My name's Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Personally, I'm just telling them to get out of my seat. I mean, if I pay
You're
for it, I
telling
pay
them.
for it.
So wait a second. That's not even like, this is my seat. You are telling them, hey, get out of my seat?
Well, I'll tell them. No. All right, backtrack.
all right.
I'll tell them, I have tickets. These are my seats. In a calm manner. I'm not trying to start a fight, but
Sure.
if I rightfully own those tickets, no matter what the event is, I'm telling them that they're my seats for sure.
Yeah. Now, are you prepared for the immediate blowback that you're going to get from probably 70% of people, especially between the ages of 18 and 34, who know those aren't their seats, but are still going to give you a little of the guff?
Oh yeah, I love the guff. My wife hates that.
You
but
live for the guff.
I live for the guff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm anti-guff. I don't want no guff, and I was prepared for guff. And sure enough, there was a little guff that this guy gave the female usher, and I let her know, hey, look, if anything goes down, you remember, I'm right behind you. I'll be a credible
for
witness for the whole thing when he beats the hell out of you. But thank you, my
for
man.
sure.
I thought most normal males would handle it themselves, but not this guy, man. Maybe at one point in my life, in a simpler time, like, say, from 1982 to around 1997 or so, before society lost its way. But society has lost its way. I don't want to be in the news for something that happened in a movie theater. Hello, Drew Garabo Live, much like Pee Wee Herman. Thank you. I'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'll
Good
really be here all
afternoon.
week. Hi, what's your name?
David.
Hi, David.
It's pretty ironic. I was at Countryside Mall on Saturday and I watched Michael.
Oh, we saw that was playing. Sarah's already seen it. I have not. Would you say
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Yep.
But are you with me in that there's no outdoor signage for that particular movie, and like if you don't
There
know
is
where
not.
it is, you're screwed,
Nope.
right?
And they don't tell you what times the movie are. I had to go up and ask the lady. I said, hey, what time's Michael playing?
Oh,
And she told us. So,
oh,
pretty
yeah,
trippy.
yeah, pretty trippy indeed.
I'm the guff guy, though, too. I tell people, hey, I'm sorry, those are my seats. I need you to move.
Yeah.
But
Most people probably do. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. I fully realize most people probably would say, excuse me. But the thing was, I wasn't quite sure which seats were mine.
That makes it problematic.
Right, because
Yes.
it's dark. And what if I tell the wrong person? You ever go to a sporting event and they don't have the sections clearly marked?
Right.
So you think you're in 101, but you're actually in 102, and you tell people, hey, you're in my seats, and they go, no, dickface, I'm not. Here are my tickets.
Or a concert. Happens at concerts. all
Oh,
the
my
time.
God, yeah. And people always try to sneak down to lower seats at concerts. It's just a thing they do. And people get very indignant when they are pointed out the errors of their ways. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
Jason, man, you messed with me whenever you hit me with concert tickets. Yes, we have done that, but we do not go to the movie theaters anymore just because of that reason. My wife is just like, hey, if they're in our seats, we just leave. We don't want any confrontation.
So wait, so that's a step further in pussydom than me. So you would, if someone's sitting in your seats, you're just going to say, we weren't destined to see this movie, and you leave?
No, so we don't even go to the movies anymore.
Oh.
We go to the Ruskin Drive-In.
Oh, that's a good move. The Ruskin Drive-In and the Silver Moon Drive-In in Lakeland, I think, are about the only two ones in the area,
Yeah,
right?
so we stick with, yes, sir. We stick with the drive-in. My wife cannot stand going to the theaters.
Oh.
She thinks everyone's out to get her.
Oh.
But you know what I mean. The world is getting crazy.
It is, man. Don't you kind of have a different movie experience when you're in the drive-in as opposed to a theater, though? Like, the theater is more of an immersive experience, is it not?
Oh, the drive-in's righteous because, like you said, it's a mom-and-pop shop in Ruskin.
Yeah.
And we can bring the dog. We open up the back door in the SUV and let the dog hang out with us. The kids, they hang. They do good, yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
only
like
thing
that. What?
And there's no booze there.
Right.
You just got to buy their popcorn, their pizza, and all that to help.
Yep, no question. Thank you. I appreciate the call. What I like about the Silver Moon Drive-In in Lakeland is that they have that Mexican pizza that you used to get when you were in the lunchroom in school. It wasn't good, but for some reason it tastes like nostalgia, so people love it. I'm going to give you, Maurice, and I'm going to give you listening an opportunity to win a prize in the very first segment because I'm this confident that no one is going to guess what I'm going to throw at you. So, obviously, nobody buys candy in the movie theater because it is outrageously expensive. Nobody wants to pay those movie theater prices. My thinking is if I paid full price for the movie ticket and if I buy a beverage and if I buy a large popcorn, that grants me license to bring in my own candy. Walgreens is an unbelievable value for candy. We went into a Walgreens in Clearwater on the way to the theater and purchased 3 boxes of movie theater candy for $5. Not $5 each. $5 for 3 rectangle boxes of movie theater candy.
All right.
2 of them were snow caps. Because, I mean, what goes better in popcorn than those little nonpareils or whatever? Are there Perels and nonpareils? I don't know, but these are nonpareils with the little white dots on the things. What? The third candy we got is so obscure that I'm not sure that I've ever eaten it before. I'm not sure that I've seen it before. I will just give you a hint in that it is an offshoot or cousin to a very popular movie candy. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, very well. Thank you very much. What's your name and how are you?
My name is Damien.
Hi.
I'm good.
Good, Damien. What's up, dude?
You missed it, man. My daughter was with me. She's 8 years old. We go to the movies all the time. And she was like just shaking her head like, why did he go tell the manager? I don't know, baby. I don't know.
This is an opportunity for you to explain to your beautiful daughter what a real man is and what a real man is not. And the old man she's listening to on the radio is barely a man, sir.
That's all I had.
That's all he had. He wanted me to know that his 8-year-old daughter thinks very legitimately that I'm a pussy.
Let me ask something. If you were strapped, would it have turned out different?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Yeah, but I don't bring my gun into the movie theater because if something does escalate, I don't want to know that I have a gun and say something that I would not normally say if I did not have a gun. Does that make any sense?
It does. I'm always yapper ready. Always ready to grab the yapper.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't think I'd do very well mentally killing someone, so I'd rather not. So if I have a gun on me and I say you're in my seat and the guy says F you, I'm not going to shoot him right away, but I'm also not going to say something that might lead to me shooting him or her. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, it's Nate.
Hey,
Did someone already guess the candy?
they did not, and I don't think anyone is going to. I've never had this candy before. I don't even know if I've ever seen this candy before, sir, but I'll be damned if it didn't taste delicious in hot butter popcorn.
All right. So you're saying it did go with the popcorn?
Oh, it did in a huge way.
I'll be damned.
Yes.
I was
it will.
gonna say the Skittles dry puffs, but I don't think that'd go good with the pop.
Skittles dry puffs. Please explain. Are they like those big chewy sweet tarts?
No. It's like a Skittle, but freeze dried. I don't know. I don't really care for them, but they're definitely weird.
That is weird. I don't know that I would go with popcorn. A freeze dried Skittle. Well, I'd learned something new today. Thank you very much. A freeze dried Skittle, like almost like a Dippin' Dot, yet in Skittle form. 800-771-1025. Hello there. It's Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, this is Taylor. I was going to guess Swedish fish until you said it was butter.
In popcorn? Barfo, Rama.
Yeah, bad. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you. I'm not a Swedish fish guy. They make your coal in their aquarium.
Ooh,
Not a fan. 800-771-1025 is the number. Plus, everybody's heard of Swedish fish.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you 2% of people who are currently listening have ever heard of or consumed this candy that we got at Walgreens. Again, the big hint, an offshoot of a candy that you almost only see in a movie theater. Hi, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, is it Sugar Babies?
Good guess. Really good guess, because we saw those too.
They're so good.
They are. I grew up on the Sugar Babies, Sugar Daddies, and then Sugar Mamas too. I think they had. But no, that's an excellent guess, my dear. Very, very excellent. That's an old school movie theater goer right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know why growing up we never put our candy in the popcorn. Probably because there weren't that many candies yet. It was just like M&Ms and then later Reese's Pieces. But this one, I saw it and I went, babe, we're getting 2 snow caps and we're getting that right there. She said, well, you've had those before? I said, no, but they looked like they'd be really, really good in popcorn. And they were. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello, Drew.
Hi. One moment, sir. You ever get searched for candy? You ever go into a movie theater and get searched to see if you have candy on you?
Like them asking you to open the bag, actually physically.
Yeah.
Yep. Nah,
once it happened.
I've never. I don't think so.
Like once, an ex-girlfriend of mine had candy in her purse, and they made her open her purse.
Yeah, wouldn't they just say, "Hey, could you open your purse?"
Yeah, and then she's like, "There you go," and they said, "You're gonna have to throw that out." And so I just opened it up and.
Are they allowed to do that?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think you are. You can't. Even the police can't search your property without a warrant. You let some.
Well, you're on their. I mean, you're coming into their property.
Nah, bro. Bro.
You think that's Fourth Amendment?
Yeah.
All right. I definitely should have said that. I should have said, I am a sovereign citizen, and the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution reserves me the right not to open her purse.
All you gotta do is go, hell no. Oh, let me see what's in your pants. Get the hell out of the way, pimple boy. I got a movie to see.
Drew Garabo Live. Hello. How may I help you? I mean, the hot butter, it's bad for the complexion of the popcorn. Hello.
Drew, did you say you put this candy in your popcorn?
Yes.
I didn't hear you say that part at first. Sorry.
Oh, I no, it's okay. Yes, no, I definitely did. That's the only reason we smuggle candy into the movies is so that we can put it in the popcorn.
I don't think my guess is very good anymore.
Well, it might be. What is it? I'm a weird guy. I might put weird candy in popcorns. What was your guess?
You like Good and Plenty in your popcorn?
Gross. Good and Plenty's disgusting. Good and Plenty is.
That doesn't age. That's a candy you only are going to like as a child.
Ugh. Good and Fruity was even gross. I've never been a licorice guy.
Oh, licorice.
Ugh. But like Good and Fruity. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, Drew. How you doing today? Hey, Mo.
Hi. Very well. Thank you. What's your name?
My name's Matt. Hey, you ever go to the dollar store? You can get stuff for $1.25 there, so you can get 4 boxes for $5.
Yeah, but then I'd have to go to a dollar store, and I just try to stay.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a cesspool of human misery. But no.
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
What?
So you're too good to go to a dollar store, but you ain't too good to sneak in prohibitive items into a movie theater?
Well, there's a big gap between those who shop in dollar stores and those of us bright enough not to pay the overinflated price at the concessionaire. Maurice.
Oh, come on, Drew. Don't sit up on your high hill. Come on. You know you
my
go to
horse
the dollar
ain't that
store.
high, but my horse is higher than the dollar store. I don't think I've ever been in one in my entire life. I don't find them appealing.
The Dollar General, they're legit.
I've never been in one. I drive by them and I go, I never have to be in one of those. Plus, is stuff really $1 anymore in this economy? I wouldn't know. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
How we doing?
How
I'm doing good. Was it Goobers?
That's a great guess. Goobers and Raisinets, time-honored concessions in the movie theater. I am not a chocolate-covered peanut guy, though, so no, thank you. Great guess. Phenomenal guess. But not. It was no type of M&M. It was neither Goober nor Raisinets. It was an offshoot, and we've got to get an answer in the next 4 minutes because we're going to break. And if we don't get an answer by 4:30, I'm just giving it away now.
Was it an offshoot of Milk Duds? And
You quiet down there, Mr. No, but you can quiet down.
All right.
Drew Garabo Live, hello.
I said I could win the tickets too.
You want Chris Stapleton tickets?
Hell no.
Hello, who are you?
Zig from Clearwater.
What up?
Let me answer your question.
All right.
You did the right thing because if you don't have that buffer, then you can be in the wrong, and who knows what can. No, hey,
that's
listen,
exactly it. I hand the ticket over to the usher. I go, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Here's my ticket. There's my seats on it. You do what you do. You ush.
And Mo, yeah, you want to be a man and start a fight and ruin your whole night? Go ahead. Or you can do what Drew did.
Yeah.
I personally think there's an in between. I can pop him upside his head and say, "Get out of my seat."
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
Hey, my name's Sandy. Got a guess for the candy.
Yes,
it
please.
is it Bunch of Crunch?
What is that?
It's like a milky Rice Krispie type of candy that I've heard people put it in their popcorn.
Ooh, that would be delicious in some popcorn. Thank you for the idea. It is not that. That's a damn fine idea. And I got to say, just a real quick aside, Obsession's a pretty good movie. There's a reason a lot of people are flocking to the theater to see it. It's very inventive. The director definitely based it on a Simpsons episode, one of their Halloween episodes. There's a great jump scare, one of the best jump scares I've seen in a horror film. But it is, I thought it was pretty damn good. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Killing.
Hey, Drew and Maurice. First time, long time.
Hey, nice to have you here. What's up?
All right, my name's Patrick, by the way, and it's Bit of Honey.
No, no, I'm not a...
Come on, man, Bit of Honey.
No, I heard you. I did hear you. No, I don't want honey in my chocolate. I think I don't want honey in my... I just like honey in my tea, that's all. And local honey only. I don't know what kind of honey they're putting in that crap. It ain't the honey couple out in Newport Richie.
The other thing is you're basically going to be pasting popcorn kernels into your teeth.
Well,
that's going to be nasty.
To your point, the candy that we got was definitely one of those bridge pullers. Like if you got dental work, you don't want what we got. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yes. Is it Junior Mint?
Now, I said it was an offshoot of a very popular candy, my dear. Is Junior Mints? Notice the emphasis. Is Junior?
Yes.
No.
I thought it was an offshoot of the Hockey Puck that was a mint. I forgot the name of that one.
What?
It's the Hockey Puck mint one, but the baby one.
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about, wackadoo, but thank you very much for the phone call. No, I can't say anything without giving it away. We got 1 minute till we go to break, but that was as hinty as you're going to get when it comes to hints. You might not even know that this candy exists. In fact, by the way, people are saying snow caps. I already said we bought 2 boxes of snow caps. We bought 2 boxes of snow caps and 1 more box of candy for $5 at Walgreens without having to wear the shame of shopping at a Dollar General. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, guys, this is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
It has to do something with caramel, and I can't think of the name. I'm just going to go with caramels. It's right there. I just can't think of it.
Look, don't be a dumbass. Take the last call, take my response to that, and tweak it. What is it? Come on, you got this, dude. Don't make me give it to you, even though I pretty much am. What did the last lady guess?
She guessed, oh, Lord, what was it? Jubuls. Or no, but then Junior Mints. She guessed Junior Mints.
What's a Jubal? Yes.
No, Junior Mints.
So she guessed Junior Mints, and you guessed what?
Caramels.
Okay.
Junior caramels?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Would you believe they make junior caramel or caramel, however you want to say that damn word? I don't know. I never know what's right. Would you believe they make junior caramels? They're just like junior mints, except instead of mint in the middle, it's caramel in the middle. Man, you dump that ish in your popcorn. That is heaven in a box or bucket.
That sounds amazing.
Or bag. It was amazing. It was amazing. Would you like? Let me check the email from Mr. Mike Olivero. Would you like Chris Stapleton at Raymond James Stadium, June 13th? Yellow card at the Bay Care Sound on September 4th. Or Busch Gardens tickets, a pair of them, to experience summer nights?
I'm going to have to go with Chris Stapleton. I'm a Kentucky boy, so I'm going to go support Chris Stapleton.
As well you should. I'm sure he puts on a hell of a show, especially in a stadium on a beautiful, crisp June evening. Hang on one second. I'm going to get your info and sell it to the Soviets. Thank you very much. Yes, junior caramels.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're in a brown box. I'd never heard of them before, but we're looking at candies, and we saw junior mints, and right underneath it, junior caramels. And I'm like, junior caramels? What kind of world are we living in? 800-771-1025. When we come back, once again, a TikToker has been fired from her job over what she posted online. We are going to talk about whether it is cool or not cool to terminate people from employment simply for expressing something online. Next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. The Drew Garabo Live featured cut of the day on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet. 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Our single biggest problem is that emergency road construction taking place in St. Peter on northbound I-275 just past 54th Avenue North, which is blocking the right lane. In Tampa, a disabled vehicle is blocking the shoulder along northbound I-275 at Fowler. In Brandon, the right lane remains blocked along State Road 60 approaching Kings Way. This is Jim with traffic. Do rain or bugs have your car looking dirty? Well, Bubble Down Car Wash has you covered. They offer longer wash tunnels, powerful vacuums, and the friendliest staff. Check out bubbledown.com to find a Bubble Down Car Wash location near you.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, rideshare crashes, distracted driving accidents. You name it, we've litigated it. If you've been in a crash, make it a Farah fight. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
A medical emergency can change your life in an instant. And Advent Health's ER experts have one priority: you. Afterwards, the care doesn't stop. What comes next matters just as much. The choices, the milestones, the living. Because here, second chances are just the beginning. Florida's leader in heart and stroke care. TheERexperts.com.
I got mine.
I got mine.
I got mine at Maher Chevrolet's Bargain Outlet. New Silverados under $30,000, new Equinox under $25,000, and new Trax under $20,000. And if you're thinking used, get ready for a bargain. Our pre-owned lot is loaded with fresh one-owner, low-mileage, local trades. Maher Chevrolet's Bargain Outlet, St. Pete. MaherChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. I got mine.
A cat named Mo for Blue Bear Total Home Services. Now, nobody thinks about their AC until they're sweating in their own living room. And when it's time to call an HVAC company, reputation matters. Most people don't know the mechanics of an AC system. I don't, so you want a company that you can trust and that shows up when you need them. That's Blue Bear Total Home Services with a perfect 5-star rating and over 460 Google reviews. Need a new system? Get 0% financing for 60 months or payments as low as $104 a month. Blue Bear Total Home Services.com. The 5-star difference starts here.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader, preparing thousands of people to further their career as a licensed contractor. Check out the Camtech Seminar Wednesday, 7 p.m. at Tampa Embassy Suites, Spectrum Boulevard. Get licensed, get legal, get CamtechSchool.com.
What if you could buy a flippable, two-sided mattress made with the finest materials that cost less than other luxury brands? This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory, and this is exactly what you'll find with our new Orthos line, available exclusively at OMF. We build these by hand using premium materials like wool and cotton. It's old-world craftsmanship with modern comfort, our most extraordinary sleep system. Built locally at a price other luxury brands just can't match. Visit the Original Mattress Factory and experience the Orthos line for yourself.
Fight the dreaded grocery store fatigue and save money by shopping at Wild Fork. Right now, whole Argentine red shrimp, $4.50 a pound. And check out their 2 for less deals. Organic ground beef. When you buy 2, only $7 a pound. Bacon wrapped beef tenderloin, only $6 each when you buy 2. Brazilian beef ribeye steaks, just $9.98 a pound. Check them out online at wildforkfoods.com or go shopping in St. Pete, West Chase, and South Tampa.
Need parts fast? Need them now? O'Reilly is fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly Auto Parts stand apart. Right now at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts, you can get 1 free set of brake pads when you buy 2 qualifying brake rotors. Ask the professional parts people about additional brake pad and rotor upgrade options available at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
This June, we are rolling together to Janice Live. This is not your typical tour. Moon Taxi will kick the night off, followed by Donovan Frankenreiter and G-Love, backed by Moon Taxi. This show is going to feel like one big backyard hang. So come on out June 5th to Janice Live to see the Rolling Together Review Tour. Get your tickets now.
At Farah & Farah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. It'll stay partly cloudy overnight tonight and very muggy with maybe a passing shower near the coast. We'll see a low near 80. Then coming up on Tuesday, variably cloudy. Showers and thunder showers increasing in coverage late in the day and especially at night with a high temperature near 89.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
I see dead people.
Aye, mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap. He a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these? Trying to see Compton, they in the street and hate me. Come Marlon, they mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him.
It is Drew Garabo live for a Monday.
Bully the floor on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
I love that A minor line. I'm not going to lie. One of the greatest lines ever in a diss rap.
Why is he around? Certified lover boy?
Certified pedophile. He's going to do his stuff.
Why you trolling like a
Here it
bitch
comes.
you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
800-771-1025 is the number.
They not like us.
I think we're emerging from the cancel culture era, which is good. I think you can say a lot of things that maybe you couldn't say 5 years ago and not have to worry about your job. But there are still some cases where people will post or say some unfortunate things and find themselves terminated from their job. I want your opinion on whether this young lady should have been terminated or not. How you think you're not going to get fired over saying something like this is crazy to me. Like, okay, you feel a certain way politically. You could say all Republicans are this, all Democrats are this, and you're probably not going to lose your gig. You could even say Donald Trump is a this or AOC is a that. You still probably aren't going to lose your job. A young lady who works at the inbound contact center at Jeanne d'Arc Credit Union. She's worked there for over 2 years. She did a video on TikTok where she said the following. I'm not going to play it. For some reason, it sounds even worse in her words. So I'm just going to give you a transcript of what she said. Dear MAGA Lord Jesus. So far, okay. Not going to fire her for that. Please let Pam Bondi end up with a hole in her throat that she has to push every time she speaks. Dear God, if there is a MAGA God, please let Pam Bondi's throat cancer be the worst case of cancer anyone has ever seen. There's not a single person who thinks she should keep her job, right? I'm not saying Pam Bondi is a sympathetic figure. I am saying that if you wish for someone's cancer to get worse and you can identify your employer on your social media or LinkedIn page, you're probably going to get fired. Justifiably so. She continued. Wasn't enough. She doubled down.
Oh, well, once you're in it, you're in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you're 10 toes down. Bondi's 60 years old, by the way. She's been diagnosed with thyroid cancer. She's undergone treatment. In the TikTok video, this lady says, please let her have to take on the suffering that she has unleashed upon the thousands, millions, dare I say, of Americans in this country. Dear MAGA Lord Jesus, please let her end up with a hole in her throat. Please, dear MAGA Lord Jesus, let this be the karma that she so justly deserves. MAGA Lord Jesus, amen. What happened to humanity? Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Oh, my goodness, Drew, how are you?
Lisa, the frickin' rooster.
Oh, heck yeah.
What is happening?
Oh, my gosh, my sanctuary is better homes and guarded better than any kind of house that's out there. And the good Lord blessed me with living off the grid, going before the judge after all that silliness back in the day.
That silliness.
And says, well, all right then. All right then.
That is some silliness with you and putting your hands on a cop, like, it's a bunch of silliness.
No. Actually, the whole situation is if they want to hire me to be whatever they need to be, okay, my Dave brother's been in the Armed Air Forces since 1979. Now he's Lieutenant Inspector 9. How cool is that?
That is cool.
And, my other baby brothers, 8 of us, 4 boys, 4 girls. And I don't believe I'm part of this realm. Maybe I'm AI. I don't know. But I'm having fun in Sarasota since 1975, where I have a P.O. box that's probably older than you. Yes, I do.
Yes.
And you know what? Now, if I do happen to go, they don't bring me to jail no more with my silliness. They put me in a beautiful facility that I've been knowing the Asian psychiatrist for about 30 years. And he says, we're sorry that's not wrong with you after reading my blog spot.
Sure.
It's just that you've been traumatized all your life. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with you. You always sound full of life and spirit to me when you call, and you've been calling for like 13, 14 years now. I love it.
I love you guys, and this is why I just want to and my husband of 37 years, oh my God, builds $1 million homes and everything. He makes really good money. Believe it or not, he's basically retired because of his lupus disease and, 2 broken femurs. I don't mean to broken, I'm going to just say it happened. But anyways, I love him. He is doing much better now that we have. He really is. So, but I don't understand why this government. I've loved this in Sarasota for quite a while.
Sure.
But I didn't grow up part of North. I literally grew up with the creatures of God raised me with 50 horses, cows, pigs, and chickens, and all that stuff.
Sure.
Which is better off than having the humans raise you.
Yeah.
Ain't no white picket fence or happy, hot apple pie.
Right.
It's really getting ugly out there, Drew.
Yep. I hear you, Lisa. It's great to hear your voice. Let's hear that rooster crow.
God is good all the time.
He is.
Love you.
She's a legend. She's an absolute legend. 800-771-1025. A lot of people rag on people who have anonymous social media accounts. I gotta say, I get it. I will always put my name on my posts. I stand behind my words. I'm not a burner account kind of guy. If I shouldn't say it on social media, then I don't say it on social media.
One of my biggest pet peeves are people without the courage of their convictions. If you're going to march down the street, take your mask off. If you cannot put your face in front of what you believe, then you are a hypocrite because you know it's wrong.
Yeah, and I respect that, but I also understand that people, for whatever bizarre reason, feel like they have to say these awful things online, and they know that they're going to lose their livelihood if they even put their name, because they'll get doxxed.
Right.
I don't like it, but I get it. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Hi, it's Michelle from Palm Ghetto.
Hey, Michelle, what's going on? I love you're the only person I've ever heard it called that, and it makes me laugh every time. How you doing?
Fantastic today. How are you guys?
Good. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you asking.
So I'm probably a bad person in everybody's mind, or a lot of people's mind, for thinking this, but I don't think she should have been fired for posting that.
Oh, why not?
Well, it's her opinion. It's social media. Okay, it's not real life. If she feels that way, then that's...
It is real life. Like when you put your name behind a statement and you wish death or suffering upon another adult human being, that is real life. Those are your words. And if you identify your employer, whether on your LinkedIn or whatever, you represent your employer when you're saying those words.
You're right. I agree with you there. However, someone's opinion and employment, if she works at a credit union and she wants to make it public, that's her own thing. I feel bad for her for getting fired. And honestly, or actually, thyroid cancer typically doesn't give you a tracheotomy. It's a super low risk. Thyroid cancer is the easiest cancer to deal with.
Do you hear what you're saying? That's disgusting.
I do. I have an aunt that had it.
No, but what you're saying is repulsive. You're defending a lady who is wishing someone's cancer to get worse. That's gross. I'm assuming you're left leaning.
I don't agree with
Am I correct in assuming?
Worse.
Am I correct in assuming that you're a liberal?
No, I'm not.
So you love Pam Bondi?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't.
But you're okay with the dehumanization of someone by saying, I hope her cancer gets worse. You wouldn't, if you're a boss, you don't fire an employee who says something like that.
I really don't. I think I would first talk with her. I think I would first evaluate the situation.
Evaluate the situation. Let me just read. I'll read because you clearly missed what she said. Dear MAGA Lord Jesus, please let her end up with a hole in her throat that she has to push every time she speaks. Dear God, if there is a MAGA God, please let Pam Bondi's throat cancer be the worst case of cancer anybody's ever seen. You would be okay with that you'd ask for clarification?
As a boss, as a supervisor, I would, first I would, sorry, let me clear my brain here. First,
shouldn't take long.
I would, first, how did they find out about it?
She put it on social media.
Okay. Did the boss see it? Did someone report it? Was it on there for 24 hours? Is it still up now? I would honestly have a talk with her, say, hey, do you really think this way? But I also want to clarify that I don't agree with what she said as far as.
But you're signing off on what she said by saying that she shouldn't lose her job. You're absolutely 1,000% condoning what she said.
I don't agree with the words she said. I'm disagreeing with her being fired over something she posted off of social media immediately.
Okay. I wondered if there was I wondered if there is any person so loathsome, repugnant, and devoid of humanity that they would defend what she said. And I found one. It's you.
Must be me.
Congrats. That's disgusting. Disgusting. By the way, you are 10 minutes away from one of the final Bone Bonus Keyword of the Day opportunities.
5 left.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew. How you doing?
What up? What up, brother?
Listen, that young lady, you see the mentality of the young mind. Did you hear what she said? She said she posted on social media, so they think it's because you post something, you're not responsible for what you put on there. They don't want to take responsibility for anything, and not for anything. I'm 60 years old. I'm an old man now. And my kids, I used to tell them all the time. I said, listen, you guys are getting used to putting stuff down, writing things. I go, what you guys are.
Oh, sorry. My fault. Completely didn't do that because you were saying anything wrong. I just accidentally terminated a call. We had a lot of them coming in. I tried to put them on hold. My bad, sir. Drew Garabo Live, hello. Hello?
Hello, me?
Yes, sir. Hi.
Hi, it's D. Ryan. I was calling because a lot of employers today, in their contracts and in their employment contracts, they have social media caveats and sections that say you're not allowed to, put anything that gross out there like that. Now, I'm not saying it's illegal. It shouldn't be illegal. But if you're representing me and my company, like what would I say if that was a customer service rep to my customer when they call me and they see that their rep wants Pam Bondi to have aggressive throat cancer and die?
Yeah. Like I don't want to give that person a dime of my money if they work for me. And someone defending something like that, I don't want them working for me either, my guy. Appreciate it, Ryan. 800-771-1025. You can't control the way people think. And people draw political lines and they see everyone on the other side as less than human. And sometimes they say things that kind of tiptoe into that territory. This is not tiptoeing. This is stomping into that territory. And no matter how you feel about Pam Bondi, she's a 60-year-old woman with thyroid cancer, and you're saying you hope it gets worse. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
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 This is Frank.
Hi, Frank. Drew here. What's up?
Hey, Frank. I think it falls under freedom of speech.
Your name is Frank, sir. My name is Drew. Let's. I can tell already you're a genius, and we're going to have an incredibly enlightening conversation. You just called me your name. Your name is Frank. My name is Drew. Would you like to try that again?
Hey, Drew.
Hi, Frank.
So I think it falls under the First Amendment.
Okay, and right, and the First Amendment, which I always have to explain to you, dunderhead, dumbass, mouth-breathing morons, protects you from legal prosecution. It doesn't protect you in the private sector of employment.
Sure it does.
It does not. You can't go up to your boss and say, hey, I think you smell, and you wish you could smell your own butt, and you're a doo-doo face. He can fire you. You don't have freedom of speech in the workplace. He can't throw you in jail, but he can totally fire you.
Well, I didn't say that she was protected from getting fired. I just said that she has any right to say what she likes to say on social media.
Duh, Frank. We know she can say what she wants. She did say what she wanted to. She also got fired for it. That's what we're talking about. Of course she can say that on social media. And if she owns a company, then she's not going to get fired. If you're the CEO, then they're probably going to have a board meeting and oust you. Yeah. But if you own a company or you're unemployed or you're a podcaster or whatever and you own your own business, yeah, you can get away with it. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Drew, what's happening? Great show as always.
Hi, thank you very much.
Keep pushing. So, man, listen, this girl's been working at that place for 2 years. I think this is probably just an excuse to get rid of her because somebody with an attitude like that just absolutely sucks to work with, dude.
Probably, but you don't really have to be like, you're not looking for an excuse. She gave them an excuse. Like, she's like hand-delivered because she identified her employer on her LinkedIn page. She hand-delivered them an excuse. 800-771-1025.
Yeah, maybe she was ready to go and she's like, I'm going to go out in a big way.
Yeah, you don't say anything like that if you value your gig. Yeah. If it's a high-paying gig that you've worked very hard to get and keep. Drew Garabo Live, hello, who are you?
Hey, guys, it's Jake in Trinity.
Hey, what's up, man? How are things out in Trinity, Jake?
Pretty good.
QQ.
So, my opinion is that she deserved to be fired for a multitude of reasons, and I could go on for an hour.
Oh, no, thank you.
But I know I don't have that much time.
Correct.
But anytime you put anything out in the air like that, in this world, in today's world, you're subject to so many things. You don't know when you're applying for a job, who you're going to be sitting down across from. They can search your past, so now you're just say your next job.
Yeah.
And you've got that out there on your social media, and you sit down across from a MAGA, Trump supporter, whatever, and they're now your HR hiring manager.
Right.
Or vice versa, whatever.
Yeah.
But in the first caller you had said, she was expressing her opinion. Okay, that was not an opinion.
Well, no, you're right. Actually, that's not an opinion. That is like wishing someone's cancer gets worse. That's a little bit beyond an opinion. An opinion is, I'm not particularly fond of Pam Bondi. She's not going to get fired for that, probably. She had just gone, I am not particularly fond of Pam Bondi. They're probably not going to fire her for that. You go so far as to say, you hope her throat cancer or thyroid cancer gets worse? Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, this is Quinn.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, appreciate your show. And just quick question. Did you guys ever figure out the candy?
Do we ever figure out the what?
The candy.
Oh, candies nuts go all over your face. Yes, they can. Thank you. Did you guys ever figure it out? I knew what it was, sir. I bought it. Drew Garabo Live. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
I just wanted to say she should have lost the cancer angle and just went up with some kind of like nasty yeast infection, so much so that they can make bread.
Okay. I don't want to respond to that. Drew Garabo Live. Hello. What the hell?
Hey, Drew. Sorry.
Hi.
I'm laughing.
Oof. What's up?
Hey, love the show. I'm going to take a different angle here.
Okay.
If you've ever dealt with someone who has died from cancer,
I have.
You would never wish it upon anyone on the face of this planet.
That's
it is
true.
god-awful.
That is true.
And from another angle, my dad, I was with him, hospice at our house, and he died from a so-called, not the worst cancer. All cancer is bad. The cancer he died from was squamous cell carcinoma, a skin cancer that supposedly doesn't kill anybody. Well, if it kills one person, it's too many. So, again, yes, she should be fired. She can say whatever she wants. There's repercussions for what you say, but cancer is awful, and it sucks. So,
hot take.
Thank you for the call.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. 800-771-1025 is the number. Lady fired because she made a TikTok about Pam Bondi. Like, what's going through your life when you're like, I hate this lady so much? And I'm not saying she's a sympathetic figure. I'm not saying you got to sing Pam Bondi's phrase. I mean, she's not a government anymore. Be thankful, I guess. But you're going to sit there, like, I use TikTok. I use TikTok because I'm doing a TikTok every day when I go to my radiation treatment. I want people who know when they're going through cancer treatment that you can do so with a light heart, and you're going to survive this, and I want to be an advocate for that. That's how I choose to use it. If it gets traction, great. If one person sees it that needed to see it on that day, there's my purpose. I would never in a million years use TikTok or any social media to wish that someone's cancer gets worse because I disagree with them politically. That is repulsive. And if you're defending that, you're gross too. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, it's Brandon. What's up?
Hi, Brandon. What's up, buddy?
I think the whole thing is disgusting. I agree with you.
Yeah.
The one thing that I'm still hung up on is the first girl's call saying that social media is
not real life.
Not real life.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I mean, the fact that people nowadays think that they can just post stuff on social media and it's just not real life, or like nobody's going to think anything different. It's just wild to me.
Yeah, and it's those people that tread into that territory because they see you on social media as just an avatar or not a person or whatever. It's like, oh, that's just someone who's got a screen name. Well, no, there's a person behind that screen name, and it is real life. They're really your words, especially when you assign them to your name, you know?
Exactly.
Thanks, brother.
Exactly. I mean, she better be careful, or she's going to end up like the caller who was wishing bad stuff upon you. You know.
Yeah.
So,
shout out to Chris. Thank you. 800-771-1025 is the number. We are seconds away from the Bone Bonus Keyword of the Day. Breaking news in the NFL. This has been in the works for a while. Not a surprise to anyone. Shut up, you. The Philadelphia Eagles have traded A.J. Brown, problematic wide receiver, to the New England Patriots. You know what that means? That means you're about to hear a keyword that can get you $1,000. Why don't you open up the Bone app? right now.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farrah and Farrah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarrahandFarrah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
joy. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter joy before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours. I'll use it in a t-shirt. Nope, I'll use it in a sentence. Yesterday, I wore my Joy Division t-shirt to the movies. Ren and Stimpy had happy, happy, joy, joy. Jeremiah was a bullfrog is the way the song Joy to the World begins. Joy. Chase yours. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Hello.
Hi. I think there's also a dishwashing liquid called Joy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello.
I was just calling to comment on the Pam Bondi.
Yes, ma'am.
I actually had papillary cancer. That's what she has. And I just wanted to say it's completely unacceptable for what they're doing to her on TikTok. I don't care who you are or what you do. It's completely unacceptable.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I don't wish cancer upon anyone, but those who have not dealt with it, who casually say things like, I hope it gets worse, that's a special kind of evil right there.
Is this true?
No, ma'am. I'm Ricky, the phone screener. I just get people ready to talk to Mr. Garabo.
Okay.
Sorry about
yeah,
that.
I like I said, I actually had it. I was told I had a good cancer, if you can call cancer good, but
good cancer. Okay.
It's a lot to go through, and I had complications. It's just not acceptable on any level.
Complications, not acceptable. Mr. Garabo likes me to be very thorough about what people want to talk about. I'm very sorry. Okay, complications.
You sound like him.
I get that all the time. Papillary. You said papillary cancer. PAPILL cool J
ARY. That's what she has. It's actually curable. 98% curable.
98%. Okay, and what is?
Are you sure this isn't true? You sound just like him.
I get that so much. I know. One day.
You don't have a phone screener.
Oh God, that's right. Damn it to hell! Shoot,
busted. Cold busted.
Who am I?
You know what, Drew? You cannot pull one by me.
Oh no, I sure can.
Hold on, he had you fool for like 3.5 minutes.
I've called in. My name is Julie. I've called in you guys before.
Thank you.
I love when you do that to people, and they have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I knew you were lying.
Thanks, man. Ma'am, I appreciate the call so much. It was great speaking with you. I got to start using a different voice once they think it's Ricky. Like, is this true? No, ma'am. My name's Ricky, the phone screener. Let me get your basic information. God, I've been doing that on the radio for 15 years. 800-771-1020. And I got to be honest with you, it still brings me as much joy as it did the first time I did it. All right.
Doesn't say a lot for Ricky that he's still phone screening after 15 years.
Man's got no desire to move anywhere in radio except behind the phone. He just loves screening calls to talk to nice ladies like that. Teen Takeover time. We're going to have to do it. We got to talk about the biggest issue of the day. What to be done of the taking over teens? I've got a solution based on a movie that's based on a television program, and it's next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone.
Big winners, right?
The Bone Bonus. Congratulations, winner. You'd won $1,000.
Is this real? Seriously? Oh my gosh, this is incredible. And I won this listening to Drew Garabo Live, my favorite show on the bone. I'm about to go on vacation to see my kids here in a few days, and getting that $1,000 is going to be so helpful. Oh man, this is just awesome.
Keep listening to The Bone for your chance to win cold, hard cash. It's The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farrah and Farrah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarrahandFarrah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, a crash is blocking the left lane northbound on Dale Mabry at Lambright. An accident on eastbound I-4 at Dr. King is off on the left shoulder. In St. Pete, emergency roadwork continues, causing backups along northbound I-275 just past 54th Avenue North. This is Jim with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook. Tampa.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From leaky sinks, busted fridge, and water heaters to even hanging a chandelier, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Inflation is hitting us all. Even the price of cookies has gone up. This is a bummer for my buddy WeatherTight Mike because he really loves cookies. But there is good news. If you need replacement windows or doors, WeatherTight Windows is offering no money down, no sales tax, and no interest on replacement windows and doors. Call today for a free consultation and check them out at WeatherTightWindows.com.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
When something goes wrong at your home, the last thing you want to do is juggle multiple companies. That's why I stick with Hawkins Service Company. They take care of AC, plumbing, electrical, even pool equipment, all under one roof. They've been serving the area for decades with thousands of 5-star reviews and guarantees that actually mean something. New customers save 10% off any service when you mention the bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
It's a hot spot on your dog's leg. But the internet says you can treat it at home. You're not sure though, 'cause now it's oozing.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Ooh, he's licking it. Super gross, dude.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-771-1300. That's 800-771-1300.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
It was only a matter of time before these teen takeovers turned violent. And indeed, yesterday on Clearwater Beach, shots were fired and someone was hit. You didn't have to worry about this guy, not to be like back in my day guy, but back in my day, you didn't have to worry about stuff like this. No teenagers had guns. None. Had pellet guns. Maybe a 22. I had a pellet gun that fired 22s. It's pretty cool.
Oh, man.
I cannot believe I didn't kill anybody. I was reckless. It was like a little pump pistol, a BB pump pistol, but you could put a 22 pellet in there. And oh, my God, dude. You literally could have blown a hole in somebody.
Do some damage.
Yeah, I am an idiot for even having that. Thank you, Dr. Ty. But these kids are promoting on social media teen takeovers, and then they're gathering as teens and taking over. How in the world did the Clearwater Police Department allow this to happen? How did they not know, or Clearwater Beach Police Department? I want to make sure I get the right jurisdiction. Hell, even Pinellas County. How do you not have an ear to the ground to the point where you know that these kids are going to get together? Here's a question for you legal types out there. Is it illegal to prevent teens from gathering en masse? Can you pass laws that prevent teenagers from assembling at a certain place? They're not taxpayers. They're not 18. They're not contributing anything to the businesses around there. All they are doing is putting innocent people's lives in danger. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you? I say hello.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Everett.
Everett, what's up, man?
not too much. Can I touch on the last topic real quick?
Yeah, of course, man. We were just talking about getting fired for things that you put on social media.
So I think it's crazy to wish death on somebody, even if you hate them. And what's even crazier, if you do feel that way, to actually say it out loud, especially on social media. Like, you're not smart enough to keep that in your head. I think it's just wild.
Right.
But the biggest thing I take away from this is that, like, you always hear, like, they have cures for cancer, but they keep it from us or whatever. But when you see famous people and political people that get it and they don't get cured, it's like, is there any hope for cancer? Is there really not a cure out there?
Yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth, man.
Talking about getting fired.
I don't know if they're keeping a cure for us or what. But no, yeah, it's I think if there were a cure, probably rich and famous people would get it before the rest of us. But,
absolutely.
But I don't think there is one. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Oh, it's Drew. I really want to talk to Ricky, the phone screener. Duval, you the one.
Don't do that, dude. We're trying to talk about stuff here. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yo, what's up, Drew?
Hi, who are you?
Hey, Vaughn from Sarasota.
Hey, man. What's going on?
So we have loitering laws in Florida. So they could just get them for loitering.
Huh. So, but like, is there a time on loitering? Like, can you say someone's loitering the minute that they show up? Or do you have to, is loitering lingering?
I think loitering's without a purpose. If they're all having fun, is that loitering?
Well, you can't be hanging out in an intersection causing traffic concerns. That's loitering and disrupting traffic.
That's a traffic issue. Yeah, I don't know. Here's what I alluded to before we went to break. Remember 21 Jump Street? Not the movies, the TV show?
Yeah.
So they put adults in high school so they could sniff out illegal activity. How in the FUNK do police departments not have a digital 21 Jump Street situation going on? Someone in their department, like when they do those undercover operations so they can take down the pedophiles, they've got a detective posing as a 14-year-old girl or boy to try to lure in the pedos so they can get them to meet somewhere and arrest them. How then are they not on Snapchat or WhatsApp or whatever the hell these kids are using these days so that they can find out when and where these teen takeovers are going to be? They don't put up flyers anymore like they did with raves back in the day, right?
Yeah, but maybe the teens are just that good, Drew.
I guess, but like I'd get the feeling the types of teens that are taking over are not very, they're not bright enough to know that they're blasting their business out there to law enforcement and everyone else. 800-771-1025. Hey there, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm not trying to be racist, but I noticed.
I don't need to hear anything else. Once you say I'm not trying to be racist, I think we can pretty much figure out what you're going to say next.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just say what you're going to say, man. Very few people try to be racist. White nationalists, the Klan, and Nazis try to be racist. They're about the only people who try to be racist. Others, like yourself, sir, you don't have to try. You just are. And what you were about to say was definitely something racist. 800-771-1025. Multiple arrests after teen takeover at Clearwater Beach. Clearwater police on Monday issued a news release that said Clearwater police detectives continue to investigate Sunday's shooting on Coronado Drive on Clearwater Beach. No suspect has been arrested at this time. Do you know how many cameras they've got?
Yeah.
Of the multiple people who are detained for investigative purposes, one faces criminal charges. A Brandon teen, age 17, was charged with obstructing or resisting an officer without violence, unlawful carry of a concealed firearm, and possession of a firearm by a minor under 18. He ran from the scene of the shooting and was detained shortly thereafter. The shooting victim remains hospitalized but is expected to be okay. What do you, like, if it's a 17-year-old, can you automatically assume that it's a bad parent? No. You don't always know where your 17-year-old is, do you? I didn't.
Necessarily, and hey, we're all going to get together and we're going to...
They're not going to tell you.
Around and
I'm going to go hang out with so-and-so and so-and-so. Okay, great. We're going down to Clearwater Beach. It's summertime. Cool. Have fun. One of them happened in Icon Park, late April in Orlando. 2 deputies were injured trying to break up fights. 9 teens between the ages of 13 and 16 were arrested. Those kids, I think, you can go after the parents. 13 to 16,
yeah,
you got to know where your kid is.
Yeah.
Hello,
certainly 13.
Right. Imagine you let your 13-year-old kid go to a teen takeover. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
John.
Hi, John.
I was just curious. I'm not trying to be racist, but why?
Sir, just don't say that phrase. If you say that phrase, I am going to hang up on you. I am emphatically stating that. Make your statement, but don't give me that hogwash nonsense of I'm not trying to be racist. I learned long ago in radio that when someone prefaces their comment with I'm not racist, but that means I am racist and. Okay? Just make your statement without the qualifiers. If you feel like you have to say I'm not racist, you're about to say something heinously racist. Just make the statement. 800-771-1025. I'm not going to throw you in racist jail. You're allowed to believe the way you believe, but if you feel like you have to couch it in I'm not trying to be racist, you're probably going to say something racist. Back on May 8th, Tampa police arrested 22 teens after a takeover in Curtis Hickson Park. What do you do when mobs of teenagers plan and assemble and they're up to no good? What can you do? Is it legal? Let's say, I don't know, 50 teenagers decide they want to meet up at Crescent Park down in downtown St. Pete. Can they legally do that? Conversely, if 75 teenagers decide they want to play kickball at Ed Radis Park out of the West Chase area, can they legally do that? I think so. But they're meeting with the purpose, not to take over, but to play a little kickball. Bring back kickball. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, I had a comment for the topic y'all are on right now.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Did you want to make it to me, or do you want me to beg you to express it?
No, sir, just that they're mostly black kids.
So at least you didn't say, like, I'm not trying to be racist.
Right.
So,
exactly.
Okay, so
I just wanted to make sure that the truth wasn't racist also, because that's all it is.
Well, no, just saying they're mostly black kids, I don't necessarily think that's racist. But so what are you saying by saying that?
They need to go to the parents, and until you stop worrying about hurting people's feelings, just like in other demographics, it's a lot of times it's white kids. It has nothing to do with trying to be that way.
So then, let me ask you this: why is it important? Why is it important to bring up their race? If you want to say go after their parents,
it's not important.
Then why did you?
It's a cultural issue. It's a cultural issue.
How so?
How so? Is it a cultural issue?
Yes, sir.
Because it's an issue of people that don't think they have to have zero respect for authority.
They don't have to have zero respect. So that means they think they have to have some respect for authority. If they don't have to have zero respect.
I'm not here for a grammar. You want to have a discussion about grammar, or do you want to have a discussion about this?
Well, I'd like to have a conversation with someone who speaks proper English, but I guess that's probably impossible with you, right, Chief?
Well, that's up to you. I didn't call for a grammar lesson. I called to make a point.
Right.
Now, I know you don't. I understand you don't want that point made, and you're willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm more than eager to know what point you would like to make.
And you would love to make somebody making the point look stupid.
I don't have to try, sir. In your case, I do not have to say one word to make you look stupid.
I misspoke, but I'm more prepared now. So, what would you like to know?
Sure. What's the point you're trying to make?
That they're mostly black kids, and it's a cultural issue because they're taught zero respect for people.
So black people are taught zero respect for people. That is what you truly believe.
And the majority.
Can I weigh in? Because I think he's right when he says it's mostly a cultural issue, because most of the January 6ers were white. And I think in the white culture, it's like they think they're owed everything and they have entitlement. So I get it.
I agree with that. That in that instance, that is what it was. But that's not what we're talking about.
Well, no, but it kind of is, because do you think those people, just real quick,
100,
do you think those people,
100.
Well, I haven't finished my question.
100%.
I haven't finished.
But I know what you're going to say. 100% I do.
So do you think white people are raised with no respect for authority too?
A lot of them are, absolutely.
There you go. All right. Then why make it about black people? A lot of young people are being raised with no respect for authority.
Just make it about people that are being raised with no respect for authority.
Black, white,
Those
brown,
across the board.
whatever. A lot of kids, we can all agree, are being raised with no respect for authority. That is a problem. 800-771-1025.
But also, let's understand something. We are talking about groups of kids that there's not anyone that was in that conversation just now, you, me, him, that didn't do wildly stupid things when we were that age.
Hells to the yes.
And I wasn't raised without respect for authority or my elders. You know, it's just, you're out there, you're young, you're running the streets, you got nothing to do.
Yep. I was raised to respect authorities, and I chose not to respect authority.
100%.
So you can raise teens, black, white, Asian, whatever. You can raise them with respect for authority, and still at that age, I'm sure, sir, that you remember decades upon decades ago when you were a teenager. I'm sure you remember that you probably had a healthy or an unhealthy disrespect for authority as well. We all did. Somebody tells you something, hell no. Teacher tells you something, screw you. I had it, and I was raised. My parents tried to get me to respect authority. It's not a failure on their part that I did not. It's on me, just like these little hooligans. 800. You'll notice I did not use the T word.
I don't know. But thugs.
You can say it.
Damn right I can say it. Thugs.
Now let's Big Doug Millionaire with a great point in the YouTube chat. School shooters are also a cultural issue, a white cultural issue. How many school shooters you look at that are darker than vanilla? Not many.
Yeah, a lot of them. I'm not saying they're all white, but
a lot of them are white.
A lot of them are white.
So then, are they raised with a healthy respect for authority and their fellow man?
For the educational system?
Right. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
I am a total proponent in the First Amendment, but you can absolutely not say short stacks is a ketchup heap.
And this is the thing. I knew it was him, and he just gets up to the line and chokes. Oh, my
You got
God.
your pants off, and you couldn't even bring it home.
Man,
First Amendment.
I'm embarrassed for him.
Oh, me too, man. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, man, they're just straight savages. The more savages you get together, the more savages.
Okay. And there's that. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
And the First Amendment.
Hello.
Yes, how you doing today?
Very well,
Hello.
thank you. Who are you?
My name's Jay.
Hey, Jay.
I'm talking about you. How you doing, Drew?
Really good, man. What's up?
Not much. I just want to talk about the topic. It's funny. Well, no, it's not funny. A lot of people making it more about the race of what happened on the beach instead of just coming out as racist because it was a lot of blacks. A lot of people not realizing they think it's because the mom is a single mom raising them, but meanwhile the shootings at school is two parents. But why is it not a parent thing then?
Yeah, I don't know. I did see a lot of black kids in the teen takeover. I also see a lot of white kids acting the fool sometimes. I think this is more of a parents are too busy to be involved in their kid's life. Is single parenting a huge problem? Sure. It's doubly as hard, if not triply as hard, for a single parent to know where their kid is all the time. I don't feel the need to demonize a certain race. I don't think that helps us get anywhere. I mean, what are you really saying? Okay, so they're black kids. What do we ban black kids getting together now? Like, what, oh, great. There's a bunch of black. What do we do with that? You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, it's just time that we as people need to do better.
Right on. People, thank you very much. All of us. 800-771-1025 is the number. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. We're talking about the teen takeovers.
Hi, Drew.
You're on high alert, just so you know. Yes.
It's okay. I just wanted to say that it is a youth problem in general.
It is. Sorry, I was a bit skeptical when I heard your voice. It sounded like someone putting on a fake voice. Your voice was so perfect that I thought that there was someone trying to have a perfect voice, but it turns out that's really your voice. Congratulations.
It is. It is my voice.
What's your name?
My name is Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. Pleasure to speak with you today.
Thank you, sir. No, I think that it's a youth problem. I think that many of the youth today just have no respect. If you want to say authority, they don't respect authority. They just like aimlessly wander, and they just don't have a good grasp on, I don't know if it's the way that the generations are being raised now. I'm not sure what it is, but I think that's what it is. It's just youth, because you see it all over.
Yeah, it's not a black problem. It's not just a black problem. It's not just a white problem. It is a kid problem, and parents not caring or knowing where their kids are. And now that these teen takeovers are getting more and more run in the news, I would hope parents would be a little bit more attentive as to what their damn kids are going to do in the summertime, Joyce. And thank you for the call. But what do you do, right? Like, you're a working parent or a working single parent. You're not there all day. You can't prevent your kid from leaving the house.
The other thing, and when you talk about respect for authority, I grew up, maybe I was naive, or maybe it just wasn't to the degree that it is because social media wasn't there yet, or maybe I just didn't know about it because social media wasn't there yet. But I grew up where adults seemed to act with a more than a modicum of behavior that demanded or commanded respect. And I just don't know that 2 generations down from my generation, they have that example to look up to. Say, for instance, this cop in North Carolina that's punching a woman like he's Ali and she's Joe Frazier. And it's like, okay, so what's the example? What are you looking to? Why should you respect politicians, both sides, that are lawless without culpability or accountability? And you see them profiting from lawlessness and bad behavior and cheating on wives and trying to hook up with kids and whatever. So you have generations that have absolutely nothing to look to and say, well, I respect that. And then you want to whine that they don't have any respect.
Right. What are they supposed to what are we doing that they should respect? Our parents were respectable.
Hold the people that are responsible accountable for the bad behavior that they typify and exemplify, instead of being partisan about it and going, no, that's okay because they have the same shared ideology as I do, and then the problem might be fixed.
Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Hey, what's going on, Mo Drew?
Hello, Mo Drew. I like that.
I think that when you talk about social media, thank God, I'm in my 40s. I was talking with my wife. Thank God social media wasn't around then.
Amen.
We all did stupid stuff. I'm not saying to this extreme, but if it was caught on video, God knows.
Amen. Dude, what would they have had to do to have a teen takeover when we were kids? There's no Snapchat. There's no Instagram. There's no nothing. You like, hey, man, we're meeting up at the Fashion Square Mall at 4 o'clock. Okay, tell somebody. Okay, we're going to meet up. You know what I mean? Like, it takes so much effort. Now, Snapchat, boom. But, like, are the kids so wily that they can outsmart any cop who's on social media? I don't think so. I think you got to have cops who are well-versed in social media and whatever the kids are using. Are they using Kick? Are they using what? I don't even know. They're probably using something that we don't even know.
Exactly. And as soon as you find out about it, they drop it and move on to something else. Ugh. Like slang.
Ban teenagers. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, guys. How are you?
What up, dude?
Hey, so you guys said something really interesting before. We all did wildly reckless behavior growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the level of wildly reckless behavior has slowly increased as the years have gone by. And it's, when I was back in my day, it was, we toilet papered, we smashed mailboxes. Like it was that level of like mischievous. And now you've got kids, obviously, like, case in point, this whole beach takeover that turned into a shooting.
Yep.
I think that things are progressing
or regressing.
And correct.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly my point, Drew.
Yeah, they are. And I don't know what to do about it. Like curfew, okay? Teen curfew. You think the type of teens that are going to take over are going to adhere to a curfew? No. So then you got a group of teens at Hickson Park. You got a group of teens at Armature Works. You arrest them all? You bring in are there even paddy wagons? Paddy wagons anymore?
Crazy. No, there ain't no paddy wagons. Man.
Irish cops jumping out of there with like nightsticks. Oh, you teens trying to take over, huh? I'm busting skulls. I don't know. Paddy wagons. I got to Google, are there still paddy wagons? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Hello?
Yo, is that for Reggie?
I don't know. Are you Reggie?
I am Reggie. Okay, see, I ain't know because every time you were saying that somebody get on, so I'm like, dang, is it my turn? Okay,
it's your
anyway.
turn. Sorry, Reggie.
Yep, it's my first time. But what up, Mo Drew? I liked that name. I like when dudes say that. That was pretty cool right there.
I love that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What's up,
Reg?
Reg?
I love it. All right, so I'm Reggie with a J, man. I'm from St. Pete. So I just wanted to jump in and chime in a little bit on this. So I really feel like as I keep hearing, it's a people thing. Like, it's not necessarily just one demographic, because we all have our faults. Everybody's got their thing that they do wrong.
Yep.
Everybody's got their thing that they do right.
Yep.
It's just like yin and yang. It'll fit together and everything will work out. The bad will wash away the bad. The good will come in with the good. Eventually, it'll all get right. But the problem is the people up top separating and dividing us. That's the problem.
That is true. And to Mo's point, that's who we're supposed to be emulating. Like that, we look at the people in charge on both sides, and that's how we're supposed to set our idols or respect those people who can't even act like dignified human beings and talk to each other.
Yeah, they're on Twitter worse than any child or teenager I've seen. I mean, the politicians on Twitter and the names and the insults and the bad posts.
It's ridiculous.
It's gross.
It's like a bunch of children playing around in high school or something.
Exactly.
Yep.
I would have no respect for authority coming up looking at that.
Oh, dude, if I was a kid raised in this environment, I would look at the powers that be and go, damn right, they are empowering me to be the worst version of myself.
What are you supposed to do? Let's wild out. Do we do whatever? But hey, we don't leave that PDO, stuff over there. But we're gonna wild out. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do it. They do it.
Yeah. Reggie, I hope you call again, man. Pleasure speaking with you, buddy.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. For sure. Reggie with a J, man. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
All
dude.
right.
You think that's REJJIE? You see, Reggie with the J. REJIE? REJJ. Huh. That's a cool name.
Hey, he's black. It's probably REJE.
That's Reach. 800-771-1025. Try your teen takeover in Lakeland. Try it in Polk County. See what happens there. Grady's shooting first and asking questions later. There are going to be a lot of 17-year-olds with busted-ass kneecaps from bullets. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, a couple of items.
Items.
So like the previous caller, one of the previous callers, I think that, we say things like, oh, we used to do this when we were young. We did dumb stuff, but I totally agree it's gone to a different level.
Mm-hmm.
We were running around doing dumb stuff that we should have never done, but we weren't toting guns and throwing stuff around.
Well, the thing is about guns, and I'm just gradually realizing this. Society was not as armed back then as it is now. Way more people have guns now. Therefore, way more guns are finding their way into the hands of teenagers. So you're right, but the reason times were simpler back then is because I couldn't find a gun if I was a kid. Now you can't not find a gun if you're a kid.
Right. And why is that in our society? Why is our guns, everybody having guns, why is it more and more? Because people don't trust each other. We're divided.
That's true.
Also, every time we have common sense gun laws put up, people will vote them down. Yeah, that should be said.
Yeah. So it's like, and media just exploits all the bad. And so why would these teens trust anyone? They're seeing everything on TV about ice slamming these people and taking down people. So we're telling them you have to have respect, but yet the media is showing them everything else but respect.
Yeah, I don't know where ICE comes into that, but thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Also, don't be blaming the media. The media wouldn't be able to show it if it wasn't happening. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. We report what happens.
Yeah, don't put the cart before the horse.
And honestly, I don't think any teenager is going to look at figures of authority and go, I should act like that. Yeah. Like it's more of a subtle, subconscious thing. Like, oh, well, if they're going to act like that as adults, I'm going to act like this as a teenager. But be honest. Teens are going to act like that no matter what.
Right. But there used to be okay, if I want to be successful, and at some point I want to be successful, I have to model myself after this type of behavior, pattern my behavior after this, which no longer exists because you can be the worst of the worst and achieve the highest of heights.
No question. It is no longer a requirement to have principles, morals, and values if you would like to get somewhere in life. Get rich or die trying. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Whoa, pump the brakes, kid.
Okay, I'm not trying to blame Fitty, all right? I'm not trying to say it's all Fitty's fault. I won't say it. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew. The Nick?
What?
I said, was it me? I want to make sure. Yes. Oh. Okay. Tell me the first thing you thought about when you talked to Joyce. Joyce, you need to become a Dolly Parton tribute singer.
That's exactly what I thought. The first thing I thought.
She sounds exactly like Dolly Parton.
Like exactly.
I couldn't believe it.
Like me either, man. I was like, man, that lady said, what did she do? You think she sounded like Dolly Parton?
Nah, I don't. Maybe she did.
I don't think so. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Joyce the Voice. A couple people are calling her, which is just great. Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you, gentlemen?
Hi, Trick. Good to hear from you, dude.
I don't want to sound racist, but I think it's because we don't have the good music anymore. Because when I was little, the class taught me that if I fought the law won.
Oh, yeah.
And then Johnny Mellencamp told me that if you fight authority always wins. We don't have those songs anymore.
No, we don't. We have the opposite, these damn kids. It's like disrespect everyone these kids are learning, you know? Maybe that's what we need. We need a couple of artists out there who will make cool music but send a responsible message of respecting your fellow man and authority. That's what we need.
Well, I was thinking 2 or 3 years ago, if I called you and John, you would have done a freestyle doing exactly that song you're talking about.
It ain't 2-3 years ago, bitch. Yo, this is Kodak Black. I'll drop my new tune. It's called Respect Authority. I'm a rap for the fools, encouraging you to follow the rules. Teen takeover, better follow rules. Yeah, a bunch of teens taking over out of school in the summertime. Yeah, I know you get bored. Why don't you take some time and respect the Lord? Yeah, listen to your mama and your dad instead of sitting in your study and you're rolling up a Vati. Kodak Black wants you to respect authority. Don't matter if you're white or minority. Kodak Black got a thing he wanna say. Happy Pride Month if you happen to be gay. What's that got to do with rule following? Nothing, but it got to do with meat swallowing. Yeah. So kids, follow the rules. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Hey, Drew, Mike.
Hi, Mike, Drew. What up?
How you guys doing?
What's up?
Hey, just wanted to hit you on the thing about the when we were younger. The only thing I could think of would even give us a chance back then were the pagers.
Oh, yeah. I never had a pager. I don't know why. I like my friends had them and stuff. So then, would people go, hey, page 911, and then you call a number, and then you find out, people are taking over at Clearwater Beach?
I never.
I don't know how that works. I really don't. All right. Two things about food when we come back. I know it's close to dinner time, so I don't mind talking about a little bit of food. Number one is about people and leftover pizza. I find it so intriguing about a certain percentage of people and what they are okay doing with pizza leftovers. And I got a lot of run on a social media post I made about a barbecue place. I'm not going to mention the name, but when I tell you what I paid for 3/4 of a pound of chicken, 2 sides, and a fountain drink, it's going to make your head spin. Jeff Borum is the guy you need if you are looking to buy or sell a home. Jeff, Borham. What you consider to be your unique situation, Jeff deals with every day. And buying or selling a home can be a once-in-a-lifetime decision. You don't want to put it in the hands of someone you don't know, someone you don't trust, someone who doesn't live in the area. Jeff Borum does. He lives here. He works here. He grew up here. He hangs out here. And he has a database of qualified buyers for your particular home, even if you haven't put it on the market yet. That's how he rolls. He is Jeff Borum, powered by eXp Realty. With Jeff, you've got options. He'll buy your home, sell your home, or rent your home, and there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Google him right now. You might be packing tonight. Borham for Jeff Borum.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Budweiser Grill for America's Summer Sweepstakes. Win a $10,000 outdoor grilling package featuring an outdoor kitchen from Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens, a $1,000 gift card from Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market, and a summer supply of Budweiser. Visit theboneonline.com to find the location to register nearest you. Join the Bones John setting this Saturday, June 13th from noon till 2 at Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens, 3501 North Armenia Street in Tampa. Come register to win a Traeger grill and a $100 gift card from Wild Fork Foods. It's the Bones' very own hot grill summer. Celebrate Budweiser's 150th anniversary alongside America's 250th. Backyard grilling, ice cold Budweiser, and premium meats and seafood. Budweiser Grill for America's Summer Sweepstakes from Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens, Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market. Budweiser at 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a bad crash westbound on Park Boulevard as the 2 right lanes block at 66th Street. The left lane remains blocked from a Tampa accident northbound on Dale Mabry and Lambright, and a wreck northbound on Gun Highway near Racetrack Road as traffic backed up to South Mobley. This is Jim with traffic.
Southern Steer Butcher is bringing the heat and making it sweet. For a limited time, Southern Steer Butcher is offering a delicious combination of sweet honey and savory spices to create a bold caramelized flavor. Enjoy hot honey marinated chicken, chicken sausage, pork tenderloin, carrots, and more. But hurry, hot honey is only available while supplies last. For more information, go to southernsteer.com or stop by one of their convenient Bay Area locations in St. Pete, Clearwater, Carrollwood, or Sarasota.
What if you had the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Thanks to the Xfinity Summer Savings Event, you don't have to worry about that part of your future. Now, through June 15th, get gig Wi-Fi for just $50 a month for 5 years with equipment and unlimited data included. No strings, no commitments, and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, like super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. Plus, you can even try Xfinity Mobile free for a year. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities during the Xfinity Summer Savings Event. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra after 12 months. Regular rates apply to Mobile Select. Xfinity Internet required. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable. Xfinity.
A medical emergency can change your life in an instant. And Advent Health's ER experts have one priority: you. Afterwards, the care doesn't stop. What comes next matters just as much. The choices, the milestones, the living. Because here, second chances are just the beginning. Florida's leader in heart and stroke care. theerexperts.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me. And good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
Need parts fast? Need them now? O'Reilly is fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly Auto Parts stand apart. Right now at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts, you can get 1 free set of brake pads when you buy 2 qualifying brake rotors. Ask the professional parts people about additional brake pad and rotor upgrade options available at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Join us for the 4th annual Sergeant Anthony Molstad Defender Ruck, June 6th in St. Pete. Ruck it, walk it, or run it. Registration is now open. Sign up now. Run signup.com/Anthony's Defender Ruck. The event is to help prevent soldier suicide in the honor of Sergeant Anthony Molstad. Join us June 6th in St. Pete.
Injured? It's your case. Own it. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. It'll stay partly cloudy overnight tonight and very muggy with maybe a passing shower near the coast. We'll see a low near 80. Then coming up on Tuesday, variably cloudy. Showers and thunder showers increasing in coverage late in the day and especially at night with a high temperature near 89.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
No time to rest. Just do your best. What you hear is not a test. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you.
All right, 2 things here. Well, first, this young lady has a question about deconstructing a D's nuts joke, which obviously very high priority when it comes to my interests.
The highest.
Ma'am, what is your name and how may I help you?
Hi, my name is Mindy. Hello,
Hi.
guys. Love
Hey.
your show. I've been listening to you, probably way too long. I was making myself a personal charcuterie board, and it was honey Dijon.
Oh.
Okay?
All right.
There's the word.
Huh.
How is it? I'm 60%. I can do it. I'm 40%. It doesn't work because how do we do it? Dijon your face, or do you have to say these nuts?
No. You can, in my opinion anyway, it doesn't have to be nuts. It can be any sort of genitalia or bodily fluid related to that. on your face. For example, I'll just give you an example of one I pulled on my son that I'm very proud of.
I'm in the presence of the master.
You are. Thank you. There aren't very many things that I would be considered a master of. D's nuts jokes. I'm so proud to say I am. Yeah. So when I was conversing with my son as he and his mother were driving through Yellowstone, I said, "Are you going to go see Old Faithful?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Is that a fountain?" And he said, "No, Dad, it's a geyser." And I said, "Oh, that's interesting because guys are gonna all over your face." So that without the nut itself per se, that joke still works. So let's think about this, honey. Dijon, honey, Dijon. There might be nothing here. Dijon.
See, I don't feel so bad now.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't feel bad at all. But there's got to be something on that charcuterie board that works.
But like Dijon, like put
Dijon on your face. Like,
put these on your face.
You're reaching.
Too much of a stretch.
Dang it, I was reaching.
Honey, Dijon, honey. Dijon.
Good, okay.
Like a Dear John letter, like Dijon. Please put these nuts all over your face. No. What else is on that charcuterie board? Because let's look elsewhere on the charcuterie board for opportunities here.
Well, grapes.
What else you got?
Grapes. Cut in half grapes. A little bit of pear.
Okay. See? Look there you go. Look no further. It was right in front of your face the whole time. You can go to someone. You go to someone. I guarantee you will not be able to tell me what fruit this is. Hint, it's not apple. And they'll go, well, clearly it's pear. And then you go, a pear of these nuts, because people who eat charcuterie definitely are very prone to appreciating a nice these nuts setup and execution. So the pear was it all along, my dear.
Grasshopper.
Yeah.
I'm still grasshopper.
Listen, snatch the pebble from my hand and be like water, okay? Thank you very much for the call, Mindy.
Wax off. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're mixing Asians in a very problematic way here.
Now, I kind of feel like I know your answer to this, Maurice, but I like the average person's answer because there's a lot of responses on Facebook. I will not mention the place. I'm not here to trash a small business. I had a very unique experience. I was starving. I was on my way home from playing golf with my buddy Todd at Countryside Country Club. Thank you to my buddy Ben for helping us out there. Starving. So I get on Yelp and I look at nearby restaurants and a barbecue place pops up. And I'm like, oh, a new barbecue place nearby. Okay. Swing in. It's one of those, it's not Four Rivers, but it's like a Four Rivers type where you go up to the counter, they got the meat, they got the sides, they put it all on your plate.
Sure.
So I'm looking at the menu and I don't notice any meals. At a barbecue restaurant, I like a meal. I like to be able to go half chicken, two sides, beverage, this, right?
I think it's in any restaurant almost.
Exactly. But I don't see any meals for one person. It's all feast for two, blah, blah, blah. So I go, okay, I'll get your barbecue chicken. Well, how much would you like? I don't know, like a half a chicken. Well, we don't do it that way. We do it by the pound. Okay. She's like, how about this much? Is that good? I go, well, a little more than that. She goes, how about that much? I go, okay, that's good. Okay, that's 77/10 of a pound. Okay, great. What sides would you like? Collard greens and corn. What size? Well, I really like collard greens, so that larger side would be good, but I don't need, how many baby ears of corn is a small side? 2 ears, okay, great. Would you like a drink? Sure. Okay, no cornbread, no Texas toast, no cheesy bread, no nothing. Dude rings me up. All right, sir, that will be $35. And I go, I'm just looking at him like it did not compute. Like something in my head, in my brain is going, he didn't just say $35. And I go, huh? He goes, that'd be $35.
This is a meal for one.
For me. Three quarters of a pound of chicken.
Right.
Collard greens, 2 baby ears of corn, fountain drink. No bread, no cornbread, no nothing. Give the option for tip. What am I going to do? Not tip the nice lady who took care of me? So 15%, $37. Now, I know Food prices are outrageous now. It costs a lot more to eat out than it ever has. Restaurateurs are being faced with high costs. They are passing that on to us as the consumer. I get it. This was not a Sonny's. This is not a chain that is going to, sell you subpar meat or whatever. I put it up on Facebook, and I would say 90% of the people said that is an insane amount of money to pay for barbecue chicken, 2 sides, no bread, fountain drink.
You can go to Publix, get a rotisserie chicken very close to barbecue, get a bottle of barbecue sauce, get a package of corn,
correct?
What was it? And a can of collard greens.
Yeah, I can't make my own collard greens.
It's in a can, Drew.
Ugh.
Can you open up a can and put it into a pot and turn on the stove?
Debatable.
And you're out. You're out probably for under $16.
Yep.
And say because of the preparation, not that you're eating there, add another 10 on with the preparation. You're still $26. Plus, you've got extra leftover chicken and probably leftover corn.
I couldn't believe it. If I wasn't so damn starving, I would have just said, "Oh, I'm good. Thank you very much," and walked out. The last 2 times I've been starving like that, I stopped at Publix and I did exactly what you said. I got my oven roasted chicken that used to be rotisserie. I had them put together some sides because they got the sides and
right there, right there.
And I walked my happy ass home and ate it over my sink because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Holy 37! And it's funny because in the comments on the Facebook post, a couple of people who own restaurants saying, "Yeah, unfortunately, because of the labor involved in barbecuing, that's what you're going to pay." I'm not so sure about that. I went to, I'll say the name because it was pretty reasonably priced. I went to Jazzy's on my way home last week one day on Waters off the Veterans.
Yeah.
I don't think I paid half that for a half a barbecue chicken and 2 sides and a drink.
I'm saying something. Jazzy's has been there for a minute.
Jazzy's is solid. Are they owned by a former Tampa Bay Buccaneer?
That I'm not sure about. I keep hearing rumors that they are. I just know it's been there almost as long as I've been in Florida.
That was some serious sticker shock. Now, that said, it was really good barbecue. It was delicious barbecue. Was it, I'm going to pay $37 for that again barbecue? That I'm not so sure of. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Hello. From the 716. Where do you think that is? 716 area code. Boom, boom, boom. Buffalo. Hello, Buffalo. Hi. Hey, I knew it. I figured if I looked it up, you'd answer. What's your name? Annie?
John.
Hi.
And I just wanted to say there is one for the Honey Dijon. Honey Dijonson all over your face.
Johnson.
Yeah, but you typically have to use the word that you get them to say. So if they say Dijon and then you transpose it to Dijonson,
it's a bit of a stretch, but you know, if you had it doesn't work. No, I'm just kidding. It works. It kind of works. Thanks to my buddy Bill, who sent me the brisket shop. Danny, shout out to Danny Hernandez and crew. Michelin recommended, and you can get for way less than I paid, 2 meats, 2 sides, brisket, half chicken, or special protein. Add $4. That would have been $28.
Yeah, you got robbed, bro.
For brisket and half chicken. I got rooked. And I will say the brisket shop has some phenomenal barbecue, and they are Michelin recommended.
Come on, man. Some of the best.
I was astonished, and not in a good way. Great barbecue.
I've never seen someone get so robbed by food as you. You are the all-time record.
I'm a sucker.
Every time you go out, somebody got their hands in your pocket.
Well, I had a very nice dinner Friday night at Il Ritorno, where no one put hands in my pockets, and it was amazing. Shout out to David Benstock and Joe there. Had an incredible meal. You will not see a more beautiful dessert than you'll see on my Instagram or the Drew Garabo Live page. But to your point, that barbecue for $37. So we go to Nona Slice House in Safety Harbor. Well, I'm going to save that story because you got the Mo Better. So you're going to have to listen to Mo Better first, then I'll tell you that story. Mo, what do you have in the Mo Better?
Lottery, pizza, and sports bars. Oh, my. Margaritaville coming back, and 2 Titans retire.
That's next on the Mo Better News.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone presents the Florida Rock Symphony Summer Concert Series at Ruth Eckerd Hall. You want to rock? We've got your rock right here. And we're making it fancy with a symphony. Come see a live rock orchestra playing all the hits of Led Zeppelin.
Moving through Kashmir.
June 27th, Journey. July 17th, both featuring American Idol finalist Constantine Maroulis, plus David Bowie. August 7th, you can see all 3 shows starting at only $99. Tickets are on sale now at rutheckerdhall.com. Bust out your best tuxedo t-shirt and get ready to rock. For more details, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crews in Pinellas are still on the scene of a bad crash with blockage westbound on Park Boulevard at 66th Street. There's one further north with some blockage along 580 at Countryside Boulevard. In Hillsborough, big backups continue from a right northbound on Gun Highway near Racetrack Road. This is Jim with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader, preparing thousands of people to further their career as a licensed contractor. Check out the Camtech Seminar, Wednesday, 7 p.m. at Tampa Embassy Suites, Spectrum Boulevard. Get licensed, get legal, get CamTechSchool.com.
Cat named Mo here from my friends at Blue Bear Total Home Services. Now, let's be honest, nobody wants to call an HVAC company until the AC quits during a Florida heat wave. And when that happens, you want someone you can trust. That's Blue Bear Total Home Services with a perfect 5-star rating and over 460 Google reviews. Right now, get a full AC system tune-up for just $79 or upgrade your system with 0% financing for 60 months, payments as low as $104 a month. Visit BlueBearTotalHomeServices.com.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Summer's back, and so is IDC's most popular offer ever. 0% financing for 5 years. Now through June 30th, you can make any purchase at International Diamond Center and spread your payments out to 2031 without paying a dime in interest. Engagement rings, wedding bands, eternity bands, earrings, pendants, our largest selection ever of certified hand-picked diamonds and exclusive designer fashion jewelry. This is incredible. Get the IDC value price you deserve. Then spread your payments over 5 years. That $6,000 pair of diamond earrings, just $100 a month. That $12,000 engagement ring, just $200 a month. Everything's affordable with this amazing offer. 0 interest all the way to 2031. Who else can do this? There's just one catch. This is a limited time offer just for the month of June. So don't wait. Let IDC help you get the jewelry you've been dreaming of at a price and payment you didn't think was possible anymore. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Attention HVAC pros, ready for your next opportunity? Cox Heating and Air is looking for experienced service technicians and duct mechanics to join the team. Great benefits, paid vacation, holidays, and a sign-on bonus. Bring your experience where it matters. Apply today at coxair.com.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo for C4MH, the Center for Men's Health. Let me ask you something. 10 years from now, when your liver, kidneys, or even your heart starts failing, are you really going to be thinking about how much money you saved on that dirt cheap knockoff testosterone? The stuff that just showed up at your door that you actually injected into your body? Or that doctor who chose big profits over your health? Here's the truth. Most men's health clinics out there use cheap, unapproved testosterone because the margins are huge. It's not about your health, it's about your cash. That's why I've been telling you for over a decade to go to C4MH. Dr. James D. Raspino and his team have been treating low T the right way for over 15 years with approved pharmaceutical-grade testosterone. Real care, real labs, real exams with 18 local treatment centers and even $45 express care. Don't risk your health to save a few bucks. Go to C4MH.com. That's C4MH.com. Real, honest, low T care.
If you want unlimited talk, text, and data on a super fast network, Big Wireless will sell it to you right now for as little as $70 a month. Or you can buy it from Pure Talk for half of that. I'm talking about unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. But wait, there's more. When you switch to Pure Talk, you'll be switching to an American wireless company that's committed to keeping 100% of its customer service in this country. I appreciate that. In fact, that's why I switched. I also appreciate the way they support our vets and our skilled workforce. Dial pound 250, say micro, and get unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data for just $34.99 a month. That's pound 250 micro. Stop paying twice what you need to pay for the service you want and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Good Lord, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but the computers are moving slow.
You'll be fine.
I'm trying to bring up stories on the quick. Look at this. Come on. Good Lord. Give me a minute here.
Take your time.
I got them all up on the bar. They're all
Hey,
there.
look, man, you don't have to justify yourself to me.
Just saying, if the damn computer won't go to it. All right, Florida is one of the best, Drew. I say the best states to win the lottery. A report finds. I can't tell you that I'm positive about this because I haven't won it yet. But even the largest lottery prizes in the U.S. have been cut down by taxes. In 2022, a California man won a $2.4 billion Powerball jackpot and opted for the $997 million cash payout. You dropped $1 billion? 37%. His payout works out to about $973 million, a deduction about $20.4 million. Same can't be said for other areas. In an analysis by Moneyline, I like that name, they found that state lottery taxes range between 1.95% in North Dakota, 10.9% in New York. The 9-point difference can, of course, make a difference right there. And they are saying that the map shows that Florida is one of the best places to win the lottery at. So,
all right. I guess I'm going to start trying to win it.
Listen, can't win if you don't play. How many times have I told you that, Drew? That is X out. I'm going to give you another bet. Tampa Pizzeria, ranked among the best in the U.S. Have you seen this yet?
No, who is it?
West Shore Pizza.
Shut up. West Shore's fine. There's no way that's true.
50 Top Pizza recognized Fabrica Pizza for its Neapolitan-style dough and called its mushroom pizza a must try. It's in Tampa. It was ranked at number 24 on the list. Have you ever been to Fabrica? I've never even heard of it.
There's one in St. Pete and there's one in Tampa, I'm finding out.
Well, what the hell is it? If it's number 24 on the list of best pizzerias and we didn't even know about it?
It's wood-fired, it says, which is good.
Yes, love some wood-fired.
All right. I have to give that a shot.
Fabrica. I think I'm saying it right.
Probably Fabrica.
Fabrica, probably, yes. So probably had it right the first time. 3 other Florida restaurants were recognized in the top 15, including Francesco Martucci, that's Miami, La Leyenda, that's also Miami, and Old Mundacielo. I'm going to let you guess where that's at.
Miami.
Miami, yeah, they got the they got the pizza game.
They got the market corner. So 1 Tampa place and 3 in Miami.
Right. 24 is not bad.
No.
Not bad at all. So
Fabrica.
Fabrica.
All right.
We shall meet you at Fabrica.
Hell yeah.
All right. X out. God damn. 2 Tampa Bay bars among the best sports bars in U.S.
Okay.
Yelp finds.
Sports bars. It got to be one's got to be hat tricks.
No. I do not have it.
Come on.
Let me see. In Tampa, we have. Are you ready? Where the hell? Come on. In the Tampa Bay area. Which 2 did you say?
It's got to be hat tricks.
No. Want to give another shot?
Sports bars in Tampa. Sports bars in Tampa. I don't know.
We're not in the top 10. We made number 39, Horse and Jockey British Pub and Restaurant, South Pasadena.
What?
Horse and Jockey British Pub and Restaurant in South Pasadena.
One of the best sports bars in the nation.
Well, the 39th best.
I mean, look, I like Pasadena. I play their golf course all the time.
All right, then.
Horse and Jockey.
You need to stop by the Horse and Jockey.
They serve British food. Nobody wants freaking blood pudding while they're watching basketball.
I said Horse and Jockey British Pub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Of course they serve British food.
Nobody wants that in a sports bar. You want wings, you want nachos.
I mean, let's not forget how fervent the British sports fans are. I mean, they go wild. You know, it's got to be doing something.
Oh, would you like to get together and watch the lightning and have a little bangers and mash? How about some fisherman's pie? What's that? Clam, shrimp, haddock, and peas in a creamy white wine velouté sauce, topped with mashed potatoes and melted cheese. That ain't no. They got 4 different types of curries. You know how many types of curries I want my sports bars to have? 0 types of curries.
All right, then perhaps number 62 on the list is more your liking. Tampa's Wild Rover Brewing Company came in at number 62.
These are not sports pubs. These are British. You admit it. You misread the category. These are look. Wild Rover is great. I love Wild Rover. I love the people there. It's right near me. They have great bands on the weekends. That's not a sports bar.
Dateline June 1st, 2026. 2 Tampa Bay bars amongst the best sports bars in the U.S. Yelp finds. I'll give you the top 10. Shakespeare Pub and Grill, San Diego. McMullen's Irish Pub,
These are all
Vegas.
freaking European.
The Boot Room in Durham. The Sports Bar in Portland. There you go. The British Bulldog. Obviously, this was very UK-centric. Amsterdam Tavern in St. Louis. Speakeasy Lounge in Grand Rapids at number 8. The Pitch Athletic Club and Tavern in St. Louis coming in at number 10.
Okay, summertime sports and full. It's got to say something about like English football.
No,
it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't. Not at all.
I don't understand.
Highlights a few trends in the sports bar scene, including high-end pub food, sports bars with multiple TVs, and entertainment during commercials. Soccer taking center stage, which might be the reason.
Thank you.
That you use.
It's a World Cup. Of course, it's soccer-centric.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the Wild Rover. Don't get me wrong. They are great. Food is phenomenal. The people are even better. But, I mean, if you were to ask the average Tampanian, hey, what's your favorite sports bar? I don't know that too many of them who don't watch football are going to say the Wild Rover or whatever the hell else you said.
British Hound. The Hounds
Fox
of the Baskerville.
What the hell?
Well, I hope you like margaritas because Margaritaville Brand Hotel is opening up in Sarasota, right around the corner from us. A site development permit was issued to local developers a few months ago. Stephen Mullen and Angus Rogers of Florida's Development, based in Sarasota, and local restaurateur Mike Evanoff have teamed up to bring the 4-story, 120-key Compass Hotel by Margaritaville to the area. There you go, right there.
That's what the world needs is more Jimmy Buffett haunting us from the grave.
A giant Margaritaville thing.
I like mine with lettuce and tomato.
Clint Eastwood has retired, his son says. I mean, to nobody's surprise, the 96-year-old director's final film may end up being Juror number 2. He's got, I mean, as far as actors that turn directors go, he's definitely in the top 3. Top 3.
Yeah.
You've got Ron Howard.
Yep.
You've got Clint Eastwood.
Yep.
I don't even know who would round out the top. Another actor turned director that would be that good.
Me either.
Yeah.
He's amazing, but I mean, it is time probably. I mean, look at it was like what 10 years ago when he was interviewing an empty chair at the RNC.
Yeah, a little bit longer, but yeah.
What do you think about that, Mr. President?
Yeah, that was not a good look. Not a good look at all. From into retirement to out of retirement, Serena Williams is ending her retirement. They never know when to walk away. They making a pro tennis return. The 23-time Grand Slam singles champion has accepted a wild card invitation to play at the upcoming Queen Club's grass court tournament in London.
Cool.
It starts on Monday. At age 44, Williams' return to the court comes 4 years after she walked away from the game.
Hold on one second. She's
44, yeah.
Where did the time go? They were young ladies just like yesterday.
Yeah, but that was like 20 years ago. Dude.
Oh, yeah, I
mean,
so.
Think about how long we've been talking about the Williams girls.
A long time.
Exactly. MIA sues Kid Cudi.
For what? Kicking her off the tour?
For more than $2.8 million after being kicked off the tour. She said in a complaint filed in California federal court that Kid Cudi knew her political beliefs and reputation before he invited her on the Live Nation promoted Rebel Ragers tour, and that she was given full creative control over her set in a contract. MIA was terminated, if you forget or did not know, to generate publicity for the tour is what she was saying, but she was terminated after she made some pro-MAGA comments, I believe, and that didn't sit well with the audience, and then Kid Cudi had to, make a stand.
I feel like she was maybe joking around. I don't know MIA, and I know she's got some weird politics, but I kind of felt like she might be joking.
Maybe.
Kid Cudi doesn't have no sense of humor.
Well, she's saying she was contractually allowed to say whatever she wanted on stage. She's not saying she was joking, and she now holds Kid Cudi accountable for his bad faith destruction of her contractual rights, business opportunities, and reputation.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Poor Cudi.
Yeah, on stage, he had made remarks that some interpreted to be about immigrants. I'm sorry, not MAGA, but the MIA. But MIA said she was referencing to her song "Illy Girl." This is the question: were you gonna make $2.8 million on that Kid Cudi tour?
Oof.
I don't think so. Okay, I want to see if you can. I want to see if you can tell me who these bands are.
Okay.
That dropped out of the
Oh,
250th celebration.
Yeah.
These are bands that were posted on Twitter, okay?
Right.
And I think you'll get it when I go. Okay, breaking news. Gene Frinkle has withdrawn from the Great American State Fair.
I don't know who that is.
He was the cowbell player on Don't Fear the Reaper in the SNL skit. Will Ferrell.
Okay.
The Country Bear Jamboree have announced they are
hell
dropping
yeah,
out.
that was my favorite right there.
Okay. Wild Stallions have announced they will not be playing.
Bill and Ted, excellent.
Bill and Ted, indeed. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Come on, dog. That's Muppets.
Okay. Sexual Chocolate has released a statement.
That is Eddie Murphy's movie Coming to America.
Breaking news, Zack Attack has also backed out of the America 250 concert.
Was that Saved by the Bell, Zach, whatever his name was?
Who were the two people?
Zach and probably Slater, right?
Yeah, but who were the actors? You remember?
Mark Paul Gosselaar and Mario, what's his name?
You got it. You got Lopez.
That's him.
How do you remember Gosselaar and you can't remember Lopez?
It's ethnic.
Squidward and the Bikini Bottom.
Oh, come on. They rock, dude.
Okay. Where are they from?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
The B Sharps.
Oh, that was Homer. It was Homer, Apu, Chief Wiggum,
yes,
and Principal Skinner.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Remember when at one point what they called the Mo Sislak Project?
Oh yeah, yeah. They had to kick Mo out of the band.
Yeah,
so sad.
And
their hit was "Baby on Board," of course.
The Way Outs have also withdrawn from Freedom 250. That's a hard one.
Oh, I know this. Way out.
Yeah.
That is the Jetsons band?
Yeah.
What was it?
Was it Flintstones? You know what? It might have been the Jetsons band. I think you're right.
I think I'm right too.
You are right. You got it.
Yay.
All right. This one you will not get. Elroy Preston has dropped out of Trump's Freedom 250 concert as well.
Elroy. I mean, I want to say the Jetsons, but it can't be that.
No.
Who's Elroy Preston?
Martin Lawrence. It was one of the. I knew you would know. I didn't remember.
Not a Martin fan.
All right, there you go. And finally, Taylor Swift announces new original song on the Toy Story 5 soundtrack. That's going to be huge.
Yeah, people were very excited about it. They thought that she might be actually in the movie, but it turns out it's just a new Taylor Swift song.
Yes.
And you're balls deep in that Toy Story franchise.
I am.
So good.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get number 4. Number 4 is a little dense, but I have to sit down and watch it. It
is very dense. By the way, the River Bottom Nightmare Band would have been awesome.
River Bottom Nightmare.
Yeah, from Emmett Otter's Jug Band for Christmas.
Yeah.
They were great.
Damn it, what was the Cantina Band from Star Wars? What was it?
They were the Mos Eisley Cantina Band.
Damn, that would have been a good one too. The Mos Eisley Cantina Band. And that's the Mo Better, right?
Let's give you a little River Bottom Nightmare Band.
Oh, okay. I see what they're trying to do.
Oh, yeah. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, baby.
We take what we want. We do anything that we wish.
A little aggressive for a kids band.
Got no respect for
River Bottom Nightmare Band.
or fish.
All right, thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're going to come back, and I want to ask you a question about leftover pizza. I want to help you get out of a haunted house. I want to tell you about the best dessert I've had in my life. And believe it or not, there is a controversy involving the greatest nightclub in the history of Tampa Bay, and I'm sick of these little pukes who want their safe space.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crews and Pinellas are still on the scene of a bad crash with blockage westbound on Park Boulevard at 66th Street. There's one further north with some blockage along 580 at Countryside Boulevard. In Hillsborough, big backups continue from a right northbound on Gun Highway near Racetrack Road. This is Jim with traffic.
Beat the heat this summer with cool new floors from Bob's Carpet and Flooring. They have carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at unbeatable prices. Visit one of their 17 convenient locations or shop anytime at bobscarpetandflooring.com. Bob's Carpet and Flooring, your hometown flooring store.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
This is Mav, spokes eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Some people ask me, hey Mav, how do you stay so cool even though an eagle's body temperature is a toasty 106? The answer, my friend, is Veteran Air. Veterans expert techs keep the nest nice and cool, and my ducts, that's duct, not duck, fresh and clean. Whether you need an AC tune-up, repair, or unit replaced, we're here to serve you fast. So be cool. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air.
Last year, I had back pain radiating down my right leg. The pain was so bad I was willing to cut my leg off to stop the pain. I could barely walk and had to stoop over when I did just to take pressure off the spine. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In my professional career, I've represented thousands of people who've had herniated discs and issues with their neck and back, but never fully appreciated what they were going through until it was my turn. It's like trying to describe colors to a blind person who's never had sight. All I can tell you is it hurt like hell, but worse. My daily walk was gone, and that bothered me a great deal. Then I thought of all of you and how much more devastating this type of injury could be for you. My life stopped. I now feel your pain. Just know at Morgan & Morgan, we got your back. I understand. Morgan means more. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
What if you had the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Thanks to the Xfinity Summer Savings Event, you don't have to worry about that part of your future. Now, through June 15th, get gig Wi-Fi for just $50 a month for 5 years with equipment and unlimited data included. No strings, no commitments, and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, like super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. Plus, you can even try Xfinity Mobile free for a year. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities during the Xfinity Summer Savings Event. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. After 12 months, regular rates apply to Mobile Select. Xfinity Internet required. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable. Xfinity.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
This June, we are rolling together to Janice Live. This is not your typical tour. Moon Taxi will kick the night off, followed by Donovan Frankenreiter and G-Love, backed by Moon Taxi. This show is going to feel like one big backyard hang. So come on out June 5th to Janice Live to see the Rolling Together Review Tour. Get your tickets now.
At Farrah & Farrah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
Summer storms are coming. To get your home storm ready, just call Patrick and Heather Thomas at Bolt Electric for surge protection, backup generators, and all things electrical. Online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. It'll stay partly cloudy overnight tonight and very muggy with maybe a passing shower near the coast. We'll see a low near 80. Then coming up on Tuesday, variably cloudy. Showers and thundershowers increasing in coverage late in the day and especially at night with a high temperature near 89.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
All right, a couple of things. Number one, I am looking for you if you put your leftover pizza on the counter or in the stove instead of the fridge for longer than a day or two. We went to Nona Slice House before the game. Incredible server. She comes back to us and said, "Did you order the 4-square Detroit pie or the 8-square Detroit pie?" I said 4-square. She said, "That's what I thought, but I put in for an 8-square. I'll just charge you for a 4." Normally, it'd be great. We'd go back home, put the 4 slices that we didn't eat in the fridge, but we were going to the movies. And I thought I remembered John Senning once telling me about 7 or 8 years ago that frequently when he has leftover pizza, he will not refrigerate it as long as it doesn't have meat on it. How does that work? Is the sauce so acidic that the cheese just won't turn and kill you? So we go to the movies. I leave the pizza in my back seat. We get back home. I put it in the fridge. Now, I think Sarah ate it for lunch, and she has yet to text me that she's dead. So I think she's okay. But if that's the way you roll, if you put your leftover pizza not in the refrigerator, 800-771-1025. I am fascinated by that. And the reason I am playing Bela Lugosi's Dead is because there is the weirdest movement right now on Instagram and TikTok amongst young people who think they have to gatekeep the Castle. The Castle nightclub in Ybor is the coolest club that's ever been in Tampa. Great vibes, never fights, goth galore, play great music. And these little woke-ass warriors are mad because the Castle lets in what they consider to be normies. And the normies make these goth kids uncomfortable because they're existing in the same space. I had to comment on this loot because I love the Castle, okay? Full disclosure, I'm good friends with the owners. I love the place. I go there all the time. And these idiots, these little kids who were raised wearing masks, the Castle is not it, bro. Too many normies. These outcasts are trying to gatekeep and cast out what they consider to be normies. Get a life. The more of you pukes that don't go to the Castle anymore, the better it is for the rest of us who are just there to dance, drink, and have a good time.
Yeah, go create your own movement and stop glomming off ours.
I was in line and I said F ICE and someone said something to me. Well, guess what? People can have different political opinions and still go to the same night. But it ruins it. It's just for goth kids. Screw you. Drew Garabo Live, how can I help you?
Hey, Drew, how are you today?
Really good, man. What's up?
Just wondering, you're trying to resurrect that pizza with that Bauhaus music?
Yes.
Love it. I waited on Peter Murphy back in like 1989, downtown St. Pete.
Oh, man, that was deep era.
Yeah.
Peter Murphy.
I bet he was
Thrill of my
standoffish. How was he?
He was calm. He was cool. He was mellow. But let me tell you the best thing, going up to Atlanta at the Roxy to go see Love and Rocket.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. Got to go backstage. Got a hug from Daniel Ash.
And I blew David J. Thank you. These are normies and jocks who are trying to fetishize goth and alternative culture. They're cosplaying. We're the real goths. They should keep those people out.
Well, first and foremost, if you are not there at the formation of goths, you're the ones cosplaying. Because goths' heyday was our generation. And understand something. If you are goth in your youth and then goth in your 40s, you're a loser.
No, let's not say that, because there are 50 and 60-year-old goth people going there and dancing, and I love it.
Yeah, but they're not walking around the streets goth.
I don't know what they're doing.
Not going to work goth.
They might be, or they might be cosplaying that night. I'm just there to have a damn good time.
Hell yeah.
And these kids are making TikToks and videos on Instagram like, the castle is not the move, bro. I saw a dude who had a Make America Great Again hat on. They should ban those people from our safe spaces. Get the hell out of here. We created that scene.
There is no active goth culture as far as the origins go. So you're cosplaying. The goth movement came mid to late 70s into about, and probably through the last of the 80s. I don't think goth transcended into the 90s. It became some like dark wave at that point. Yeah.
And here's the thing. I love the kids who keep goth alive. I like seeing young people at the castle. The crowd gets younger and younger, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
But you kids who now want to plant your flag and go, Timothy normies, these normies, they make me feel so ill. They're cringe. They're ass.
And the guy that posted the video must have said bro 5 to 7 times. There's nothing more normie than saying bro.
Stay gone, losers.
Yeah, losers.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
How you doing? You hear me?
What?
How you doing, man?
Hello?
The castle, right?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
You're playing with me, right?
Yes.
Dude, you're so funny.
Thank you. What's up?
But I just wanted. I'm blacker than the ace of spades, okay? And the castle, though, back in my day,
yes, sir,
was the bomb.
Still is.
Just wanted to say that it is a great club.
Yeah.
And people should go there just to be free and have fun.
Yes, sir. Do you still go?
I haven't been in a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to move out of the state.
Aww.
But before I move, I'm going to the castle.
Hell yeah. I hope I get to see you there, my man. I'll buy you a beverage.
All right, man. Be good.
All right.
Be careful. Be you.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Like, these kids who... Look, when's the last time there was a new goth band? I mean, I know these kids have their Pierce the Veil and all that crap. None of that would exist without the OGs. The Love and Rockets is. The Susie and the Banshees is.
The Cures is.
The Peter Murphys, etc. The Cure, Depeche, New Order, Joy Division.
Gene Loves Jezebel.
Thank you. Just so unfortunate. And I hope they all go away. Because guess what? When I roll up to the castle on a Friday or a Saturday night, there's a line around the goddamn block. I don't like waiting in that line, so I don't. I get in the back door. Thank you, Asia. But still, I don't like that my friends...
It's not very goth of you.
I know. I do think that when I go there, as I look at all the people dressed up in their goth gear, and I've got like a Cure t-shirt and jeans on, and I'm like, oh, yeah, enjoy waiting in that line, everybody. Asia, yo, creeping into back door. But still... You kids didn't invent the scene. Therefore, you cannot gatekeep the scene. 800. The very vibe of the castle is inclusive to everyone.
Right.
You see people wearing the weirdest ish, not just goth stuff, but there's a dude who wears like a banana hammock and flip-flops and a tank top. There are people who wear cowboy hats. There's a dude who has like angel wings, like literal demon angel wings on his back and walks around. It's everybody.
And I remember back in the day, because I've been Floridian 44 years, Tampa, the entire time. If it were not for those that weren't necessary in the lifestyle, because the castle was very friendly before LGBTQ was a thing.
Absolutely.
It was LGBTQ friendly. And if it wasn't for the people that would go with their LGBTQ friends or go to check it out, it may not have survived.
Correct. They made their business in being inclusive to everyone. So then you newcomers, you tourists,
losers, if you will.
I will. You want to what? Gatekeep the scene now? Oh, they're normies. They have the nerve not to put dinner plates in their ears for piercings or wear a stupid bull ring on their nose and their septum piercing. God forbid a normie should want to have a fun night out in an inclusive environment. Oh, man, it's an unfortunate movement. I had my son's first legal drink was with me at the castle because he had already been going there.
There you go.
I'm so glad you said Gene loves Jezebel.
Ooh-wee. One of the forgotten goth bands.
No question. By the way, I should have mentioned this earlier. Nona Slice House, it cost us $25 for pizza, beverages, and an appetizer. Less than it cost me by myself to get that barbecue on the way home. That irony was not lost on me. I don't always get rooked into overpaying for my meals. Happy Pride Month to those who celebrate. I like to call it Don't Read the Comment Section Month because whether it's the Bucks, the Rays, or the Lightning who puts up the post, it is a cesspool of comments. It gives a voice to those people out there who, well, it's also Men's Health Month. Okay, great. Put up a post about Men's Health Month, and we'll talk about men's mental health. That's very important to talk about. But two things can be true at once. It can be Pride Month, and it can be Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. These are both very important things, although pride goeth before a fall. The best dessert I've ever had, I would just like you to go to my Instagram or the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page. Look at my post from either Friday night or Saturday morning where I went course by course on what my friend Chef David Benstock, he sat us at the chef's table, which is, it's like watching a conductor and his orchestra, and he's telling us plate by plate do you know what ramps are? Have you ever heard of ramps before when it comes to food?
No.
They are like a cross between onion and garlic. They are a wild leek, and you can ferment them, and it tastes like a cross between sweet onion and pungent garlic. And he did fermented ramps over an agnolotti pasta that was filled with ricotta. Every bite was just incredible. And the dessert, I've never been more proud of a photograph that I've taken than of this plum dessert that David Benstock put in front of us. Look at that, for God's sake.
Ooh, hey now.
That is inside. It is, so that's crumbled chocolate around it. And inside that bright red plum is a chocolate shell, mint chocolate gelato, and fermented plum juice.
That looks great.
Oh, my
Delicious.
God, dude.
The presentation is spectacular.
Just insane. And it was an incredible dinner. And thank you to David. And thank you so much to Joe, who's kind of the manager, maitre d', et cetera, there. He said some really, really sweet words to me. And David, you're an amazing man. They quoted him today in the Tampa Bay Times about restaurants that did not get the Michelin star that they thought they were going to get. I had no idea that many people considered Il Ritorno the front runner in the state of Florida to get a star.
Oh.
And the fact that they did not, my opinion, it's a travesty. And but David Benstock said, look, we know who we are. We know what we've got here. Doesn't really matter to us. It would have been nice to get a star, but more important is creating great experiences for the people who dine here. Couldn't agree more. And finally, okay, so it is going to get a little bit heavy. We got 5 minutes left. This heavy moment being brought to you by Achieva Credit Union, so I don't forget. Achieva is awesome. They have helped us out with so many charity events, and they can do that because they're a local credit union. They're right up the road in Dunedin, founded in the 1920s. You can get great rates on mortgages. You can refinance your auto loan, your RV, your motorcycle, or whatever. And most importantly, it's just a good local feel bank. You can get our credit union. You can get things from Achieva that you won't get at a bank. When we need a little help with a charity event, we don't have to go through red tape like you would at some bank that's got their corporate office or a boardroom in New York City. Achieva, all the money goes back to the members. It is a wonderful, wonderful credit union, and I couldn't be happier being an Achieva member. ACHIEVACU.com, and Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA. Wanted to make sure I told you that. Now, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to play golf while I'm under treatment. Golf is one of those things that just brings me a ton of joy. It is my zen, being out on the course, even when it's unbelievably hot outside, with my friends, being outdoors in nature. Doesn't matter if I shoot 92 or 192. It's all about just getting out there in nature and not thinking about too much other than focusing on hitting that stupid little white ball. I realized the last 2 rounds that I played that my endurance is not quite where I need it to be, and it was kind of a struggle to get through 18 holes. I don't like that. I don't like the effects that the treatment I'm undertaking and the medication that I'm on has robbed me of my strength and my endurance, but I also don't like thinking about dying. So these are necessary evils to get me to where I want to be, which is cancer-free. I was playing golf with Todd on Saturday, and around hole 5 or 6, I said, I don't want to bum you out, but this might be my last round for a while. It's become quite the task to get through 18 holes, and I can feel it. Combined with the fact, I'll spare you the gory details, but the radiation I'm undergoing for 2 more months is going to start affecting me intestinally and when it comes to my bladder. What Dr. Piriani told me is I'm going to need a bathroom handy pretty much at all times. So being out on a golf course and being hit with urinary issues or even worse would be a nightmare. And so I was starting to get bummed out about that. And my friend Todd Wright told me something I'd like to share with you right now. He had to go see a physical therapist about something, and it was some hip pain. And at first the doctor was like, yeah, you're just getting old, which we are. But then the physical therapist asked him about it, and he asked, are you thinking about that when you get up? Are you thinking about hip pain? Are you thinking about it bothering you? And Todd said, yeah, I am. He said, you need to get out of the haunted house. And I'll explain. We tend to, when we have health issues, put ourselves in a haunted house. You creep around kind of waiting for that next scare, knowing that something is jumping out at you at a moment's notice. And that's a bad way to go. And you don't need to be in a haunted house and worry about what's going to come next. I didn't know this had words. Sorry. Let's get a better one. So don't put yourself in a haunted house and worry about what could come next. Think about right now. Right now, I feel great. I've had 3 radiation treatments. I have 42 left to go. I do them every weekday. And as of right now, I feel pretty damn good. Am I going to feel that way tomorrow? I don't know. Am I going to feel that way next week? I don't know. Could I play 18 holes tomorrow morning? Probably. So rather than living your life in fear, rather than worrying about that other shoe dropping and being caught up in that haunted house, find a way out. And I know that's the challenge in the Haunted Mansion, to find a way out. But you can find a way out mentally of that haunted house and just appreciate being alive. And I'm saying this as much for you as I'm saying it for me. Life is too short to creep around and worry about what might happen. Your outcome is not predetermined. Failure and pain and suffering are not definite. If you have your health today, take great joy in that, and don't be in the haunted house. So I am evicting myself from the haunted house, and I'm just going to appreciate the fact that I woke up this morning. I'm healthy enough to be here with you, and I'm probably going to be healthy enough to be here with you tomorrow, the next day, the next week, and the next few months. So those words were very helpful for me. I hope they were helpful for you. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you, Drew.
Thank you all for being here. Hit me up on the social media if you want or need to. And like Michael Hutchins said, all we have is this moment. Thanks a lot for listening. Tomorrow morning, listen to the Mike Calta show. After that, you've got to listen to the after show. After that, JP, the after shows with Johnny B and Joanne, by the way, Joanne. Then JP, then Sending Show, and then we will be back tomorrow at 3 for John's Joints, 4 for the show. Good night.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back, and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need more money because you need to find out why your check engine light has been on for over 8 months? We can help. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Sponsored by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crews in Pinellas are still on the scene of a bad crash with blockage westbound on Park Boulevard at 66th Street. There's one further north with some blockage along 580 at Countryside Boulevard. In Hillsborough, big backups continue from a right northbound on Gun Highway near Racetrack Road. This is Jim with traffic.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let him cook, Tampa.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Bluebell doesn't fudge on deliciousness. Our new black raspberry fudge ice cream in pints and half gallons combines black raspberry flavored ice cream with dark chocolate flavored chunks and a chocolate fudge swirl. The result is real. Taste the truth.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at your local Aldi store.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their families. If you've been injured in a motorcycle or car accident, I can help. Give me a call at 866-LAW-FRAN or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Summer Palooza sale is going down Saturday, June 6th. EOTech, Savior, JK Armament, Mossberg, and HK are taking over the shop for one massive day of deals. Check out the latest optics, suppressors, tactical shotguns, rifles, and gear. Plus, factory reps will be on site all day. Expect giveaways, swag, exclusive event day savings, and some serious firepower. It's all going down Saturday 10 to 6. Shark Coast Tactical, Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Often imitated, never duplicated. Or shop 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 130099294.
Stop searching and start saving at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Limited time. A special selection of new Chevys from across the Southeast has arrived. One-time pricing below market value. The best models with the biggest savings will sell fast, so don't wait. Plus, we're paying top dollar for trades. Keep the cash or use it to upgrade and save even more. Don't miss your chance to upgrade for less. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com now. Together, let's drive.
Last year, I had back pain radiating down my right leg. The pain was so bad I was willing to cut my leg off to stop the pain. I could barely walk and had to stoop over when I did just to take pressure off the spine. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In my professional career, I've represented thousands of people who've had herniated discs and issues with their neck and back, but never fully appreciated what they were going through until it was my turn. It's like trying to describe colors to a blind person who's never had sight. All I can tell you is it hurt like hell, but worse. My daily walk was gone, and that bothered me a great deal. Then I thought of all of you and how much more devastating this type of injury could be for you. My life stopped. I now feel your pain. Just know at Morgan & Morgan, we got your back. I understand. Morgan means more.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Please listen carefully.
This program was recorded at an early